initial intro, right?
Yeah. Damn, that shit too much.
Mike's is hot.
Oh, I'll just send it through your email.
Canelo's going to fight. He's a warrior. He's a champion, a great, proud champion. But Crawford got what he wanted, which was his respect. He could produce a performance that would
I'm just glad that whoever that is listening to whatever it's not like some nasty porn.
Right.
Boxing. Why would
Like that?
Got 10 seconds left.
Another
Let me get
Unpacked, presented to you by the To Be Fair Show and
the GSH podcast.
It doesn't matter how you feel.
all right, fellas, y'all see it. We're back with another one, a good one. We're gonna pick up where we left off last episode about the degeneracy. I think that was the term that was being used and thrown around. Is OnlyFans, is sex work, is porn degenerate? Degeneracy or demand? The porn question that nobody wants to answer. Is sex work really the problem? I don't know. It's a lot of ways that we can kind of get into this. But before we do that, y'all see the guys. We got the whole cast here. A Black is fresh off a honeymoon, fresh off a marriage. This makes for a fun conversation. But before we get into it, let y'all guys introduce yourselves. G, talk to us.
What's good, everybody? It's G, host of the GSH podcast, where we focus on family, friends, finances, freedom, and our future. Forget about everything else. Check it out wherever you get your pods. Just search GSH POD. Hi.
Johnny, talk to him.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Johnny P, host of the To Be Fair Show. Y'all can catch me every Sunday, 6 p.m. We had a good one last week. This the part 2. So I'm looking forward to probably be a fruitful discussion again. So
Yes, sir. And again, I kind of shot the gun early, but y'all see him, my guy. He's back from the motherland.
yes, sir.
Came back as literally a new guy. I think on his taxes he writes something different now. What's going on, brother?
Yo, what's up, fellas? How you doing? Happy to be back. Happy to be here. For as long as I can. I'm almost adjusted, getting my little content space together. So next week next week might be Christmas. I don't know what next week, but whenever I'll be full force soon, ready.
All right, so I guess one of the easier ways, one of the better ways to drop into this conversation would be getting y'all opinion on some I guess popular topic that has hit the news over the past week, where I think last week we might have started talking about it. Oh, matter of fact, I don't think that we did talk about it on here. We talked about it on the To Be Fair show. Sharon Moore, I think that's how you say his name, right? Again, he had an old lady, he had a mistress, but I also think that there's been rumors that he was flying out some OnlyFans models, putting them inside in the bleachers of Michigan. I don't know, fellas, what is y'all thoughts on that? Just to lead us into this topic.
Niggas freaked out, man. Like, for real. And then when you start getting more money, it just amplifies how freaked out you are. So he want foursomes. He heightening the risk, because he got a lot to lose. But I feel like that's part of the sensation is like, I'm risking shit. But I mean, I ain't seen a nigga beat a white girl yet, except for OJ, and I don't think they gonna let that happen again. So I just don't.
Yeah.
I just don't get these dudes. And you know he's married too. He already married a Snow Bunny, got 3 daughters, and then like you doing the shit close to home. Like this, she work on your staff, like doubling the salary, getting abortions. He wild out
That
here.
shit, yeah.
So to be a leader of men at a university, and then be kind of living this double life, it's like it's I don't know. It's just admire it in a way because it's like nigga,
the,
how's you 9-3 with a D1 team, cheating
freaked
on
out.
your wife, you know, doing all like I don't get these niggas. Like how
He
are they
won a
doing all this
championship a
stuff?
couple years ago. They did that.
Nah, he ain't win no championship.
Yeah, he did. Michigan won like 2 years ago.
Jim
That was when
Harbaugh
he
was
was
the
crying
coach.
inside the
Yeah,
camera, right?
yeah, I think Harbaugh
Harbaugh was the coach. He wasn't.
was the
Oh, that
coach.
was
No, I
hard.
think
Okay,
Harbaugh
okay.
left though, like
I
before the
But
thought
vote.
Harbaugh had left too.
Harbaugh won the championship, then left.
Nah, I think that he left prior to the bowl game.
He was
I'm
That's
on the
why
telling
he
you,
was
staff.
the camera crying.
Harbaugh was
I
the
thought he
head
was the
coach at
head
Michigan
coach for
when
that
he
one.
won the championship.
We could
Yeah,
Okay.
Google it. Fuck
I
it.
think
Like
it
I
was
think
Harbaugh.
y'all know more college football than me.
So basically the rule was when Harbaugh left, he had it in his contract that this dude had to take over as the program. That's how he got the job. They didn't really want to hire this nigga.
I
right,
think he was.
but didn't Harbaugh leave early though before the bowl game? Like that was kind of like one of the little controversies when
Harbaugh had
he
got
left.
suspended, and he was the interim when Harbaugh got suspended at one point too. But I'm gonna Google it
Okay,
later.
did he win the bowl game when Harbaugh was suspended? Like he won a bowl game when Harbaugh wasn't there. I don't know if that
He
was
ain't
when he
win no
left or
championship. I tell you that. He ain't no national championship coach. That's for sure.
okay.
It's not on his
When he
I
resume.
got
don't know.
suspended.
I don't know. I ain't heard of him until the white girl came into the picture. Now everybody knows me. And that's one thing. They'll make you nationally known. But
Okay, yeah, yeah,
I
it
had never
was.
heard of the dude before this. It's sad, man, but it's like these niggas is done. We done seen this too many times, and you know, you cheating, you stalking, allegedly stalking her, threatening her, getting like you do wilding, bro. Like that's your side
No, that's.
chick. And shit fall apart, let it fall apart,
Hey,
let it
hey,
go.
what was he? Did the stalking start after she exposed him, or was it like he was doing that while
Well,
she exposed
apparently
him?
she broke up with him, and then she reported the
Can't
relationship.
do that after I double the salary now. You can't
Yeah.
just leave a nigga when I double the pay, you
Well,
know.
Listen,
I think he
Yeah, you got
offered the
benefits,
double.
shorty.
I
Hey, what you
nah,
doing?
listen, she exercised her rights too. You seen it.
I think he offered the double, but he didn't.
No, it got double. It's
Oh, he
on the
got
record.
double.
That they pulled the salary. She started out making like 40 something K. He took it to the 90s.
Hey, well, y'all say they ain't want the nigga in the beginning, and they saw his weaknesses, white girls. They sent one after him, got him up out of there. It's like
This was
it's like clockwork. Put
his
a white
weakness is
girl on
multiple
his
white
nigga.
girls. It's a group.
Yeah, a
It's a lot
foursome.
of
Like
yeah. It's a
damn.
lot of.
And he literally in the
I
snow
ain't heard
with
the
the
foursome
snow.
piece.
Like he just surrounded by snow year round up there. It's just in the cold, the winter, it's just snow on snow. But see, at this point, the only thing he can really do to save himself is like come out as like bipolar and he wasn't on his meds type thing. Like,
Mental health.
yeah, this gonna have to be a mental health.
I'm addicted to white bitches.
That's the only thing that can save him.
I'm
That's the only
addicted.
thing that can save him. He was off his rocker and the sweet
Yeah,
white nectar drove him crazy. He just didn't know what to do.
Milk of
yeah, no,
magnesia.
yeah. I don't know what's wrong with him because like my thing is like you got a white like the freaked out part. Like okay, like people be freaked out, but it's the fact you got like so much on the line and
He is
like
Caribbean too.
you doing
$30
it. Oh,
million contract, and you
but
got
my thing.
3 daughters, bro.
But
Like,
why be freaked out at the house? Like you ain't supposed to shit where you sleep or shit where you work. Like just you could be freaked out, but everybody get caught up when they try to. Same with the Boston coach, Udoka, trying to do
nigga,
that shit at the crib.
Oh,
Get your ass caught up every time, bro. You got to like niggas gonna do what they do, but that freaky stuff with your coworkers, that shit always, especially if you the one with the shit to lose. it's not gonna end well for you most times, especially that
So Johnny,
dynamic
do
there.
you have a hard line of not fucking with your coworkers?
I do.
If I'm getting paid 30 million, I ain't
Nah,
fucking
nah, you can
with
fuck
none
with
of
your coworkers if you
I
lateral.
do.
You can't go down the line. That's the only thing you can't do. You can't go
And
down the line.
Nah.
Can't go
subordinates,
down.
yeah, you can't smash no subordinates.
If you that nigga in charge, you can't let your leverage up by just going after the pussy. Like you really, I mean, it's just a terrible look. But like we said, for the record, he is Caribbean, so this is not on our jacket. Pause.
Nah, strong.
You put that tether on him. You tether him.
Yeah, I guess I don't know his background.
Hey, but did you? I mean, he
That's
was
for y'all
crying.
NBA
He
guys
was
to do.
crying over the white man Harbaugh. Did y'all see when he won that game when they beat? I think they beat Ohio State. Like they didn't even win a championship. He was like in tears, talking about how he loved Harbaugh and everything.
He
Wait,
love our people.
so what wasn't that when that was when
I mean,
Harbaugh was suspended right then, right?
I don't remember. I
Like I
think it
feel
was
like that.
after. It could have been, but he just
hey
seems
man,
to be very emotional toward the whites. Is my point here. He seems to have a really
I ain't gonna go
strong
there.
emotional connection with them all around, not just sexually, but also like that. Like he really that's his people. You know what I'm saying? They put him on. You know what I'm saying? That's the. So
Well, I
I don't
mean, like
know.
I can understand people showing love to their football, like his former football coach and stuff like that. And like,
Did you
I
see the
mean,
type of love? Pause.
no, I don't know. I don't know what you. I don't know what exactly
I
you're
mean,
talking
I'm
about.
talking
So,
about boo hoo.
oh, I don't know. I
Like,
ain't see him. Like I ain't see him crying over it. But I can
See,
understand some
but
people
that makes
crying.
sense if that was after Harbaugh left and the nigga guaranteed a guy the job to make what was he making like
30, 30
$5 million a
mil.
year?
30 mil.
5 something a
When
year, I
he was
think.
I think
undeserved,
it was like
I don't know if he was
6 years,
undeserved,
30
but it
mil,
sounded like
something like
y'all
that.
saying he was undeserved.
No, I didn't
That
say
Did
that.
we hook him up
that's
with that?
Michigan. Like
Huh?
I didn't
that's
say that.
one
I
of
don't
the
think he was
best jobs in
undeserving.
all of football, not just college football, like in all
Yeah.
of football. That's one of the best
If
jobs
coach
you got.
say if I leave, you gotta have this. Well, y'all gotta hire him. I can see if you was a $100,000 man and you bumped up to 5 million and you won that big game because of him. Race might not matter to him at that moment.
Yeah, like,
Hey,
that's a big payday. And like and it's Michigan. Like people love their college, their schools. It's like Desmond Howard. It's a bunch of like a lot of good, players come out of Michigan. So I can like outside of race, I think there's a football love that comes with Michigan that's a little different than people understand with college football. It's almost cult like
no,
Michigan.
they got a huge fan base. They a
Yeah,
religious fan base. Yeah,
well, you and the former players all fuck with each other, and like so it's like a family type deal there. So like I ain't gonna put the white girl thing. Y'all might be onto something. I don't know about the hardball. I think he just showed love to his brother, got him a good job. But I didn't see the crying either. So
but hey, hey, I'm gonna send it over to you.
I'll look at it.
Yeah, no,
I'll see
I've seen it. But
It's
nonetheless,
despicable.
this is they like I said they had him with the OnlyFans women out on the field. From my understanding, they said that he was flying them in
he
and
had him
out.
out to the field.
I don't know if
Hey,
it was on the
you
field, but
got to give them the
they had
passes,
them he had them
Buying
field
them
level shit out
tickets.
all access
there.
passes, baby. NIL era. Oh yeah, he probably broke them off like a sponsorship too.
Might have shared
He,
them with the team. Who knows?
yeah, I gonna say
But
he recruiting with that.
Oh yeah.
That's
possibly.
recruiting.
Actually
That's
that's in the budget. He might they might even just like give out the subscription codes
he
upon
get the
signing.
card.
Like
He
here
just get
y'all
the
go.
card.
And these white girls must be sucking the black off these niggas because they like they can't stop. They really can't stop. This shit is crazy. 30
Johnny, what
million,
is it,
bro.
man? Let's in on the secret. What is it?
Hey, look, I'm gonna give y'all one word: enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm. Yeah, they be happy to be there.
Huh? I can
Gotcha.
see.
All right.
Today
So
not.
So they
nonetheless,
not.
I'll toss
So
it
they,
to the G. I think that this is a good time to segue our way into the conversation. We warmed up with some OnlyFans possibles inside the locker room. Talk to us, G.
All right, so like let's just talk about that just presence of OnlyFans, slash just like I don't want to say what's a substitute for the P word and not mess up the algorithms?
Corn.
Corn. All right, word. All right, so if we looking at OnlyFans and corn and stuff like that, it's clearly been increase, especially if you look at, say, over the last, let's just say 20 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
The accessibility, both to view and to create and distribute has skyrocketed, right? So I'm just curious, like, if we just acknowledge that truth, just why generally do you think there's been such a spike in this type of content being in more not just the mainstream, but I would just say more easily available to really anyone and everyone of all ages? Why do y'all think generally it's had such a consistent increase over time?
I think you
Well, I
just
think
said the word easily. I mean,
it's
Yeah, that's
accessibility.
pretty much where I was gonna go.
the access and the ease of access is like never before. You can make money. You do it one time. You do it two times. You start programming yourself that it's all right, and it's just easy. It's so quick to hop on Twitter or hop somewhere and see porn and nudity, sex. You know, that's the simple of it. Technology advancing and progressing, everything else is progressing that. And we live in a generation of instant gratification. Girls not go work if they can just sit in their room and get naked, and some fat dude in Kansas go send them $75 an hour or some crazy number. This shit is really happening. I
Yeah,
don't
and
be wanting to believe it, but and not even just the fat guy in Kansas. You got niggas in India and people all around the
the
world
global
that
shit.
is fueling this shit because the internet is international. So it's like it's easy. I can go work a job. I can let somebody who I probably would never meet in person see my boobs or my feet or a sex tape that I just got sitting in my phone anyway. Like it's just easy.
Nah, and I think like what you're saying though. I think we saw like during COVID. That's where I
Mhm.
feel like a lot of that shit kind of like exploded when niggas had to sit down for that little stretch.
Whoa.
And
Freaked
pause,
out.
pause, 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 pause. My bad. That was wild. That was a wild one.
It's gonna be a crazy
That's
episode
a
if you
wild one.
talking
That's a
like
wild one.
that, Johnny P.
That was a
Whoa.
wild one.
Yeah.
But the people had to take a break. We had to like, we had to sit out. Maybe that's what I mean. We had to sit out of, for a while. But I think that's when a lot of this started, and I think it just kind of opened up a gate to where like, I think once people get like a drug, like once people kind of got a taste of that, and it just went, and people saw, it's not the end of the world. Girls went, and I think it's a direct correlation to it, the rise of like the red pill community, this incel stuff. I think that kind of access, it allows men to live in them corners of the internet a lot easier. Versus if you can't
Mm.
do that stuff, you got to come outside to get that fix. You be more of a regular person, but if you can just sit in the house and not go nowhere and still do that, get your fix, you get that. You see, we see these red pill dudes, the what they call them, groypers or whatever, like all this weird shit that be on the internet. Like I think that comes along with the OnlyFans stuff. I think it comes hand in hand.
I think everybody make a fair point. I think another thing to consider too is from a capitalism standpoint, it's been like the ability to monetize from afar is easier than ever. Like the idea, like, it was one thing to have like a webcam, but like, back in the day, you couldn't just easily get paid digitally the way you can now. And then like the OnlyFans creating that platform where you can get the subscribers, just the monthly fees, just the way you can get folks to subscribe to content. I feel like low key the market to make money is really also one of the huge drivers behind it, because it's just so easy for independent creators. Back in the day, the independent porn was kind of like super trash. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like it looked free, it looked independent. Nowadays, And you got folks with these iPhones going crazy, man. Camera work crazy, lighting crazy, like everything look professional, right in their own room. So I just feel like the ability to like produce and ultimately monetize the work has also like really drove up the popularity too.
Gotcha. I guess what I stepped away for a quick second. I'm not sure if y'all said this, but I think the commodification of free viewership has been big. So when you think about, to me, one of the bigger things that helped push the porn surge would be, what was it? Pornhub. Oh, Cornhub, my bad. Where you get access for free, you get to see whatever. Same difference where when you're scrolling on X, you get free access for, you know what I mean, whatever they're giving you, but they're monetizing the impressions and things like that. So I think the streaming era unfortunately has had like a very interesting reverberation to like this whole corn industry where it's opened the gates to where it's so easily accessible. Where back in the day you had to go to the DVD, not the DVD section. You had to go to like Blockbuster or wherever you went and got your films at. And then you had to go to the little back room or the little section that the kids wasn't allowed at. And that's how you got your corn. Where now
Crazy.
it's free, it's easy accessible. And you know what I mean? Yes, I think that's the easiest way I could say it, probably.
And so when we look at that, there's also been a steady increase of like male, let's say loneliness, for lack of better terms, and like there's been a spike in men claiming to have less friendships, less sex, less connectivity. Like, do y'all think that the porn increase has any correlation to the male loneliness sort of quote unquote epidemic that's upon us here? If y'all even think that is a real thing, do y'all think it has any correlation? And if so, how do you think it's having an impact?
I think I don't know if it's the cause, but I think it's a direct correlation. I think LTO said it best. Is like the thing that like make your OnlyFans different is that like being porn or corn. It's like that girl on the other side of the in Cali. You ain't never gonna see it, but OnlyFans it might be shorty that work. That bartender that worked down the street. And so and it's a little more like real life. So I think that's what make it addicting. I think that's also like people get that fix. It make them like to where you're not going outside. I think like these same guys, they kids don't get their license at the same age. They don't have that same push to go outside like we did when we was kids. So I think that access to people, it make it it doesn't give you no incentive to go outside.
You
And I
think the
think
porn is so
it's
good it don't make you want to have no pussy? Like, I don't
but
even
not
understand that.
I don't
I
get,
think
but it's a
it.
direct correlation though. Like you can see it even like Japan, and it's not even like about the sex. It's about the dopamine hit. If you get that
Yeah,
talk to that
I was
lady
just about to say. I
and
think that.
stuff like that, that's what it's about. And if you get that without leaving the house, why that's why niggas would leave the house and stuff. We wanted them little dopamine hits, so you can't get it with a book in the house. So you got to go
Yeah,
outside,
it
bro.
Yeah,
it
and,
dim- it
and
diminish your jar. It diminish your drive. Like if you give a lion meat every day,
Pause.
it don't got to develop hunting skills.
Pause.
It don't
Damn,
got
so
to.
niggas is domesticated, is what you saying?
Yeah, you ain't got to hunt because like
or
shit. I'm just gonna hop on
Yep.
Cornhub or Twitter or wherever and get my rocks off, and I'll go try to holler at that girl later on. And it keeps repeating itself. Like you say, you get the dopamine hit. I'm good for next few hours. I don't gotta hunt. Now, when you don't got none of that at all, you gotta go out to the disco and shit and talk
yeah,
to the girl and stuff. It's gonna lessen the loneliness. It's not even just with porn. It's with social media in general. Everybody is being
yeah.
Oh yeah, and
satiated. Women
It's
are
all like
not
a
in
reverberation.
relationships because they getting attention, that they would normally get from
yeah,
men.
women feel it too
So
though.
it's both ways. Everybody is dealing with the same thing because they have easy access to each other, but at the same time losing that genuine organic access to each other.
And I think that's to kind of build on that point. I think once you get that dopamine hit, and it's not real life, you gotta like you still in that room by yourself, and then like once it wear off, then you get that the male loneliness. That's when niggas really start to feel, alone, and then they start kind of putting this name on it. But where niggas always was lonely before, but it wasn't like an epidemic because niggas would go outside from time to time. You go outside, touch grass. But like if you like in the house and you not getting that, and then like that little weird lonely feeling, it's gonna be like a bigger, feeling because you're not getting that, that human interaction. And so it's gonna be a epidemic. But I think I used to remember being in a house being bored. That's what it used to be called, bored. You be at the house, you be bored. You go find something to do. But now they loneliness epidemic. Like that's a little strong, but it's a direct correlation to like this this kind of culture that we've created through the Twitter or X, Pornhub, OnlyFans. It's created that culture that we live in.
So you saying that the loneliness epidemic is just niggas being bored?
That's what it used to be. Like I don't know, like but niggas used to be bored sometimes. I would be lonely. I mean, like, yeah, bored. Like, I feel like it's just
They
boredness.
self-reporting as lonely.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't know what that means necessarily.
like what you like, yeah, because you lonely.
Because it's
Find some
like
friends. Go
self-reporting
touch
is depressed.
grass.
Sometimes you can actually have the chemical imbalance, and then sometimes people could just be a little sad.
Lonely's lonely though.
I'm so lonely. Got
Niggas
no
is lonely, man.
body.
But okay, so hold on. So y'all see how? But okay, we talking about men, right? How do y'all think this is impacting women, if at all? This type of increase in stuff, because it does seem to have a unique effect on males. What have y'all noticed, if anything, is going on with the ladies with this increase in porn and OnlyFans and stuff? Like, how's it impacting them?
Well, I think it'd be a lot of regret sometimes.
Nah, for real.
I think it'd be a lot of regret sometimes. I think it'd be a lot of like unfulfilled. That kind of same like with loneliness. I think women is because they'll necessarily be lonely because we be hollering at them all the time, so they always got people in their inbox. But I feel like from what I've heard, it's a feeling of unfulfilledness, to where like emptiness, where like they get the man, but they don't, they not really finding purpose, or they not really finding true connection because everything's so transactional a lot of times. So there is a feeling of being unfulfilled on that side too, from what from what I've heard.
They feel they don't got no value for it. Sex ain't really don't have like a high value to them no more.
Wait. So what you mean by that? That women don't have no value for sex? Like, what does that mean?
They devalued it because they have over commodified it. So it is lost its real power for a lot of them because it's become so transactional. And the more they transaction it, I feel like the less it means to them, because they done giving it away so much. They don't hold no real power with it. Now it's just let me use it to get money.
So they just throwing that wham in a circle.
Pretty much. And then like Johnny said, they get to a point of regret and oh, I was a victim, oh, I was being manipulated, and oh, I want to take all my videos down. I got a daughter now. Some shit.
That be the sad part, bro. That album ain't take off.
Yeah, but they say nobody's having sex anymore. That's what they say. Like if the men ain't having sex, then who the women fucking?
So do we have any
I think this is a white male thing too.
Say it again.
I think it's more like I think it's a bigger problem with the white guys than like black guys, because I don't necessarily hear like when you hear about these incels and like there's a few in that red pill community. I think it's a bigger like I think it's a lot of like the right wingers, maybe not necessarily white people.
Yeah, and so I guess what I would say is that with and this is why I said like I would like to see some stats that actually kind of speak to it, so I can have like a better framing and understanding. Because to Johnny's point, like when you think incel, you kind of think of a Caucasian guy that's probably like super skinny or really fat, with bad social skills, seems almost borderline on the spectrum. You don't really think black too much. Maybe there's like a couple black offshoots to it, but when I go out, like when I go outside, again, I'm usually in like at basketball games at least twice a week, and these kids still be, talking to females. They hollering at females. You see the girls from the other schools come to the games, um, and they're all inside the little hallway area mingling, still doing the same shit that we used to do.
You are around the cool kids though,
And
Q.
like you hear, I'm around enough teenage boys, and you hear about them sneaking away, getting whatever, or their time doing this, and like they're still doing those same things. I can't speak to like college or anything like that, but I know the youth is still outside doing the same shit.
Hey, but Q, you be around the cool kids though, like
Ain't been
like
around
Well,
teenage
no.
boys.
like
The cool
basketball
kids,
players and stuff.
Johnny, but that's not true. The cool kids are on the court, and by
You don't
that,
gotta hoop the fuck.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like the cool kids would be on the court, they wouldn't be engaging in these. What I'm telling you is that at the games, you still see the hallway flooded, the main
Oh,
lobby area by the concessions. It's nothing but regular ass students and regular ass, yeah, boys and girls trying to post up and
okay,
talk to each other and shit.
okay, I get it. Okay, I'll just try to get
And I'm saying the athletes would be at the game playing. That's all I'm saying.
Yo,
Athletes
speaking
just don't have to work as
of,
hard to get it if they nice. Yeah.
now speaking of games though, congrats Q on your space. Did I see you opening up a new space or something?
Oh yeah, man.
Oh
Shout
yeah,
that out, man.
appreciate
That's
it.
big time.
Yeah,
Hey,
trying to
Q,
do.
give him a rundown, Q. Tell him what's going down in Charlotte, man. Let these niggas know, man.
Well, yeah, I guess I'll. Right, yeah, Fat. Well, I'm not. I'm on the phone, but yeah. I'm opening up a new venue. It's called the Intersection, and it's the intersection between athletics and media, sports, entertainment. Yeah, however you want to kind of frame it. But what it will be is an athletic space, a gym, which will include 3 basketball goals. We'll have some athletic turf. We'll have some weights for kids to kind of or kids, adults, whoever, to come work out, come train. But as well, I'll be opening up in junction with that a full frame podcast studio. We'll have 2 rooms. We'll have multiple scenes inside each room for you to choose. We'll be streaming in 4K. Well, not streaming. We'll be recording in 4K. We'll have the same mics as G and Joe Rogan. Yeah, like we gonna have some fun with it. But to me, what I'm most proud about with it is that it's maybe a 2-minute drive from where I grew up. So it's my opportunity to put back inside the community that I grew up in, have some impact there. Once things really get rolling, the goal is to have a lot of programs that'll be free for the kids inside the area where I'll be able to really give back, present financial literacy courses. You get some of the homies, some of our smart guys like G and Johnny to come down and talk to the kids about whether it's buying a car, whether it's flipping some real estate. Have a guy like A Black pull up on the kids and speak to them about what the university life actually is. Yeah, like I said, the goal is to be able to impact kids where they are most interested, and that tends to be sports and entertainment. So it's my attempt at it.
And the donations will be opening up. So hey,
Donations,
yeah,
donations.
let them know. We
Yeah, I
always
guess I should
collecting
do the
donations.
Umar route, right? And just collect a bunch of donations. But
Hey, gotta do it. Gotta open it
memberships
up.
will be available. The venue is for rent. So like if you want to, lock up and get you a nice little basketball court for an hour, you know what I mean? Tap me on the shoulder, ask me what the prices is. If you want to be a personal trainer, if you want to be a sports performance trainer, want to host a yoga class, tap me on the shoulder. We got really, really good rates. If you want to start your podcast, again, we got the lowest rates in the city. First 10, we got a fire package for you. Again, we got some membership packages on the podcast side where you can start your weekly podcast at a really reasonable rate. and get some fire production value. Johnny, I think he's gonna be an engineer there as well. You know, like we're gonna get y'all guys all right.
So what's
With that
up?
said, yeah, this is
And
the
shout out
idea
old
that,
man. Shout out old man with that donation there, man. Good looking
oh
there,
man,
man.
appreciate it. Shout out to old man.
Appreciate that, old man.
Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir.
Hey man, somebody gotta do something to keep these kids off of Cornhub and making sure they productive, chasing
Come
their
play
dreams. So
21
shout out
again.
to
Bring
that.
back 21. Make
Yeah.
21 great again.
Right. That's my attempt. So nonetheless, 2918 North Graham Street. If you in the Charlotte area, opening up in January. When I said we was gonna corporate, you know what I mean. This is my attempt to go and legitimize somewhat of what we're doing here. But I still have that branch to where I'm actually giving back and affecting the city in the community that I grew up in. So yeah. Nonetheless, appreciate it, A Black. That's the quick little rundown.
That's
Word
right.
up.
Congratulations for sure.
Word up.
Great.
Thank you.
That's a beautiful thing, man, to do it in your neighborhood too, man.
Yeah.
Word up. So not to segue too much because we talking about kids. I do just want to read off some stats here as we talk
Okay.
about kids because this was a 2025 survey. This was the England's Children's Commissioner, but 70% had seen porn before 18.
Yeah.
27% saw by age 11. That's kind of crazy. 27 by age 11. And 59%, to the point made earlier, reported accidental exposure via social media. Yo, I do have to say, like, social media has turned into like a soft porn website. Like,
Maybe Twitter. I think Instagram don't be as bad. But real quick, before we go down that line, I think that stat leads us to ask the question. How old were you when you had your first exposure to porn?
HBO, real sex, man.
the
You already
squiggly
know.
lines. Yeah, cinematic squiggly lines, trying to see the
Bunny,
nipple.
it's a bunny ranch.
Mm-hmm.
It was just
Well,
boobs.
What age was you though?
I was probably about 10, 11.
Yeah,
Just tracking, Johnny.
But
probably-
I was just looking. I didn't know nothing about
Oh no!
masturbation.
If you beating off at 11, that's kind of wild.
Yeah, I didn't even know nothing about that. I just like looking. Shit, I wouldn't even.
Yo, a nigga started beating off at 11 as a menace. Yo,
When I
That's
found
a
that out, I
future
was
criminal.
like, "You doing what?"
Them niggas in jail now.
Yeah.
All them niggas
Johnny.
locked up.
Johnny, talk to
First when I first like what do you mean like first like just like saw like a
exposure,
video?
not the first time you beat off. The first time you came across porn.
Like are you talking about like nakedness in a movie or like the actual like thing? Because I think
what you remember?
Not nudity. We ain't asking when was the first time you seen anyone naked. Any version of corn, Johnny.
Oh, I was probably like 12, 11, 12. I know I was in middle school. And like it was probably HBO and then it was probably HBO with the remote on last. Waiting nobody pop in, but yeah, probably 11, 12. I was somewhere around there. It was middle school.
Or if you knew somebody with money, they had that Showtime back then. Or Cinemax. That's where it was at.
Cinemax.
Oh, listen, you ain't have to have money. You just had to have
that cable.
Somebody that had the TV hookup.
I was saying, but do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember the old cable box that, like, if you didn't pay for the channel, it would come through in squiggly lines?
Oh, the fuzzy joints.
It was just super fuzzy if you didn't pay for it, and every so often it would clear up for a little bit.
Oh,
and you get
yeah.
Y'all remember them?
And you like squint and see, look a little bit of it.
That's where I'll tell you. That's about 5 or 6. Staying up late, you start flipping through the TV, and all of a sudden you hear some music playing, and then you just see a woman doing some shit, and this is where all the bitches had bushes. You feel what I'm saying? Like there was no like baldies at this time. Like every chick on the joint had like a Macy Gray joint going.
Yeah,
So it was kind of crazy, but that would say about 5 or 6 when I first seen like trying to like, yo, is that a titty? Is that a nipple?
That's early, yeah.
And then when I was in probably like 4th grade, I had stepbrothers that were in middle school, and then I saw my first Playboy via older stepbrothers, where I could just sit with the titties and be like, wow.
And
just
and
look.
and you was what?
Yeah.
So you was still elementary school, is what you said?
Yeah.
I've
Okay.
never seen a Playboy. To this day, I ain't never like opened up one.
What?
I don't know if I've seen
I ain't
specifically a
never really seen
Man,
a
I had the
page.
lingerie section in the newspaper.
Not a Sears catalog.
That beauty of the week, that
Oh
Jet
damn!
Beauty
Every
week,
week.
I'm about to say I forget they
page
used to have
43.
the
Yeah.
porn over in CBS
You
also.
flip right to that shit.
Every week. Cut that page out.
43, yes,
43,
sir.
straight to the barbershop, page
No,
43.
my auntie
Like,
had
hey, leave that magazine alone, boy.
no, my auntie had the beauty supply, had the store, and they had the magazine, so I get like all the old ones, bro. I had all of them saved. I had for about 3-4
Yo,
years. I
whoever
had
made
every
it the same page every time,
classic.
diabolical, genius though. Page
Classic.
43, like
Well,
they
no,
can
they
do
had
a
table of
Netflix
contents.
documentary on that
That's
shit.
legendary. Like niggas know. Like that's like
You
you.
can call it page 43, and we gonna know what you're talking about.
Hey, they knew. They knew.
Little bathing suit, little boom boom.
They used to give a little bio in the short sheet. 23, a student from Atlanta, Georgia. I used to be reading.
Oh
Shut
yeah.
up.
Now, now
The
that shit
beauty
in
of the
your
week
time.
was a
Now that
was
shit
a
in your
sign of your.
timeline every 4 minutes.
Shit.
I would say I can't give like an exact date, but I had an older brother. And that it had to have been sometime late elementary, would have been like it was probably middle elementary, because I also remember like I shout out to my brother Roger. I snitched on him. I did because I wanted to play the video game, but Roger he was down there just had the flick on, and I'm like, bruh, I got to get him off of this. So in my juvenile mind, I
He
snitched.
probably got caught, bro. He probably
Man,
got caught big.
Q, come on.
Damn.
Listen, I was maybe 8, 7, 8. The video
Uh,
game meant more than them titties at that moment, and I was trying to get on that game. And the brother rivalry, you like, I can get him in trouble for this too.
He said, I don't care nothing about them.
But
since a
that was like
young
the first
boy.
exposure. But what I will say is that I come from well, I guess I actually don't bootleg, but I come from a line of boot. Well, no, I bootleg the NBA game, so I do. I still carry on the tradition. But like we're a family that was synonymous with having the pay-per-view for free at the house, whether that was WrestleMania, whatever you had. We had the box that had all the channels, and like this was like when them 1,000 channels dropped. And like if you had the right hookups, Unc, he was a part of my bootleg lineage. Him and my pops, they did really well with making sure that we were serviced with the best channels. That between that and the TV man, where we are. I don't know if y'all know, but like you pay the TV guy back in the day when cable was just somebody getting on the line and switching it. You pay him a little extra and he'll hook you up. Saying all that to say, eventually I was able to just stumble upon these, probably middle schoolish, by just scrolling long enough, and you would start with the soft core stuff, and yeah, that probably been like my actual personal introduction outside of just exposure. But saying all that to say, if we redirect it to the stats that you gave, it sounds like those stats don't sound too bad in comparison to the fact that all of us had probably under 10 years old exposure to corn.
I just think the exposure is different.
Okay.
Because
And
like
it's a
my
lot more
exposure was a
explicit.
squiggly. My first exposure was a squiggly line. You feel
Yeah.
me? Where I could
It
get
was
a
in
glimpse. The
380p
next
and
exposure
stuff.
was a still shot of some nudes in a Playboy. I think what they see today might be a little bit more crazy.
Y'all remember trying to watch porn on
Oh, of
dial-up,
course.
boy? Or
Oh
you
yeah,
pay,
yeah.
It's 30 minutes to buffer a 1 minute video, bro. You, I bet I got caught like that. Unplugged the whole computer. My people came home.
You said unplug the whole computer. That's hilarious.
It was about to go down. But I think the difference between like is like what he was saying. Like they see so like you say, it's so much more, and it's so much more. The quality's better, and it's more explicit too. Like what we were seeing was like a titty would pop out just by accident. I'd get excited back in the day, like up until high school, college. But like the kids see like what they see now, just like can go on Twitter and just see like it's some crazy stuff on there, bro. And like if the kids are seeing this, even a glimpse of it, it's way more than what we saw at that age. Like then, yes. So I think that
Yeah.
changes the perception.
Hey, listen, I shout out to Dr. Umar. This is just a quick sidebar. I can see how the donations can be addictive. Shout out to our brother Steve for sending the donation. I appreciate it, brother. But I promise, I'm one, the facility will open, and two, yeah, you won't catch me on Instagram Live saying things 3 times in a row and asking for donations at the end.
Q giving out them dates.
Train your kids.
Listen. But
Soon
there's
as we
this
get
thing
the
about
new
basketball.
HVAC.
Now let me stop.
Soon as we get the new HVAC.
Be at these games with the shirt on, pandering to these basketball moms.
Brothers and
You know I
sisters.
can get your son as good as my son. Like, what listen, we talking
17-5.
started 17-5 a game, second in the conference in scoring. Like I can get you that. Just need these donations.
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm gonna donate because Q son about to go to the league, and I just want. I ain't greedy.
Hey man, just get we just trying to get that free
I
college.
Get
just
that
want some tickets,
scholarship
man.
first.
Want some tickets.
And the NIL bag if you
Hey, that's just what I was about to say.
Squeeze.
Get a little bit of get a
Scholarship
little
with NIL bag, and then you take it from there.
Cost,
a little of that market.
cost
What
Johnny
they
a
call
couple
it?
of snow bunnies, you know.
Hey, I'm off
Now
that.
listen,
Hey, it's 2026, man. Hey,
shout out to Real. I seen Real in here earlier.
2025.
I will say I am
Got 2 weeks.
advocating for my son to be with a black woman. That is one of the advocacies that I. Matter of fact, let me take this quick sidebar real quick. I like to ask all of y'all because this was something that I kind of we stumbled upon on Sunday that I guess in the room I was an outlier, but I wonder if I'm still an outlier. When you were growing up, did your mom, well, let's say your mom, did she advocate for you to be with a black woman?
Yes.
She didn't really care, but mostly
My mom made it clear what not to bring home.
Like, did she have a preference though? Did she prefer you to have a black woman?
It was clear you do not bring X, Y, Z home.
No, I didn't have no strict warnings, but there were certain women that my mama did like, kind of like advocate for, and they were all black women.
Yeah, not saying that you can't do it, but it was an act like she did. Did she say, "I love for you to have a black girl," or like
there's a certain style of woman she liked, and I knew exactly it's black. Yeah, it's a certain woman. It's a certain style of woman.
The certain style was black.
Well, I mean, a light skin. It was light skin, like very, like it was a certain type of like.
Okay, so she liked the light skinned blacks too.
It's kind of like kind of like you could tell it was a thing. It was like a
Gotcha. What about you, A-Black?
Yeah, now my mom never said directly nothing about white girls. She's more so like just hoes in general. Like she just don't want you to bring home no hoe.
That was
she'll let you know somebody a hoe too, white or black. We got like people in our family that have had white girlfriends or brought on Thanksgiving, and it'd be all love. I mean, it was funny last Thanksgiving. My cousin had a white girl, and my great aunt walked in. She's about 72. She just walked in like, "Who white girl is that?"
Listen, and that's why A-Black went over and he got a foreign, but that foreign's African.
Yeah, my family is not really. I mean, they might crack little jokes and stuff, but nobody's has been like, "Don't bring home a white girl" or nothing like that, and
But
nobody.
do they have a preference for you to bring a black girl on?
Uh, Nah, like it's never been like specified. I think it was just always an indirect thing. Like my mom's biggest thing is don't be a hoe if she wants some like a woman of God. Like, do she go to church or she'll pray,
Mm,
Oh,
whatever.
that's a bit.
You know that, and that's about it. Like,
that's fine.
yeah,
Oh, that
But nah, I had black advocacy.
I
my
think they
mom and
knew I
my me and
They
wouldn't be
didn't.
with no
They,
white
Johnny,
girl, so
if you bring a white girl home, you're exiled. But you could tell that they wanted you to bring somebody black.
my mom might be mad if I say this, but there
Okay,
was one rule that she did
what was
have:
it?
don't
Okay,
bring home no fat white girl.
fat white girl. Oh, see, she didn't really want you with no
she
Cajun in
know
general.
you. She know you better than anybody.
Johnny, let me ask you this. Was that like her final plea? Once she seen you getting like the Cajuns was
Well,
starting to
no,
come
well,
out.
no. Well, first of all, I, in high school, I wasn't bringing that. No, I wasn't bringing nothing white to the crib.
Okay.
Nah, I can see my prom pictures. Yeah. We straight in college too.
Yeah, and
That's
again,
kind of where it
I
went left.
guess
That's
to
kind of
make
where it went
sure,
left.
and LCO don't look like she's offended. But generally speaking, as I stated earlier, not earlier, last episode of the To Be Fair show, and after this we can steer back into where we was at. Generally speaking, outside of Black community, most ethnicities and groups advocate for them to be with like people, whether that's Jewish and Jewish, Hispanic and Hispanic. Only other thing they'll say is get you a white person if you're Hispanic. I forget what the term is for it, but like you can go down the line, whether it's race or ethnicity. Typically, people marry and get advocated for to be able to not to be able to, but to be within the same group. And yeah, I just was wondering if that was something that was apparent within us because yeah, got a little pushback.
So you were the only person that had that experience?
Johnny wasn't there on Sunday, but
Oh,
yeah, Rail said that he would. Rail, well, yeah, Rail, if you're in the chat, just text in or we can send a call in link. I don't want to misquote him, but in general, I think that he said that he never had any advocacy uh, for Black women specifically,
But
and I think that he wouldn't advocate for his daughter to be with a Black man.
oh,
Q,
damn!
Yeah, he like as long as he's a good man, that's it. But you know, what I mean, he
oh,
wouldn't
You're not gonna
advocate her to be
advocate for the
specific.
brothers? Dang!
Yeah,
hey,
just a
Q,
good man.
Q. I was gonna ask you something though. Do you think like the fact like your experience was so different because you guys did grow up like Nation Islam? Do you think that had was that mostly to do with it, or was it just like a
I
personal
don't think that
preference?
I like so there wasn't even like specifically they set us down and said you better not bring a white woman home or anything like that. As much as what is understood through conversations, through
Mhm.
All the
um,
context clues.
with
Yeah.
your family, with that, like in the neighborhood, anywhere. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like just sat down and specifically because of we had just listened to Farrakhan talk that no,
I
it wasn't
wasn't
like
trying to.
that
I ain't say it like that. I ain't say. I
They
ain't say. I ain't say. I ain't
they make
say.
you look at the features.
Yeah, no, it wasn't nothing like that. Yeah, like I said, in general, like everyone around me, this was like a common sentiment uh, for where I was at, and you know, I was just making sure I wasn't tripping. That was it. G, talk to us.
All right, so let's talk about from another angle, right? Because we talked about how it's impacting the ladies in a different way. Do y'all think that the sex work in any way is a form of empowerment?
I'm not a woman, so I can't
I
tell
just
you.
said it's sex work. Is sex work in any way a form of empowerment?
It depends on what you want to be empowered to do or to be. Like if you just want the freedom to choose, then okay, you know, like but is it a problem is like what your ultimate goal is. If your goal is to get married and have a family, that might be a problem. You know, if that's not in your future, it might not be a problem. It might work for you. Just stay safe, strap up, shit. But it just depends on, I guess, what you want from it, whether or not it's empowering or not. If
I
you
agree with
think
that.
if you think it's gonna always be cool, even when you in your late 30s and 40s, then go crazy. But it usually don't go that way.
Now, I agree with that. I mean, I think it do matter, like, what they're doing. Because I mean, I don't think it's a positive thing. We're not talking about like, whether it's net positive, net negative, or degenerate, but whether it's empowering. I done seen like shorty in need be a little short on rent or something like that, or want to be able to do something. I've seen even girls taking uh used the trip money to go to pay for college and pay for different stuff. So in that sense, it can be empowering if you got like certain things you want to do. I mean, I've always done joke. Uh, I got a girl I used to know this shit, but I be like, man, I wish I could, just go up there and dance and get a cut. Like it's just like you get some money and like for not a lot of work. And like to them, I think that is empowering. Like just to be able to get a few dollars quick. Now I don't think it's like A Black said, it's not like a long term plan. It's you can't retire off of it, but I think like if you just need a couple of dollars here and there, I think it's just like Uber Eats, DoorDash is kind of empowering. It's a
Uber
similar.
Beats,
You
It's
said that
simple.
shit like Uber Eats.
Uber Beats.
like a quick little dollar and stuff like you can like that. I think that is empowering because like I don't think there's no male equivalent other than like selling drugs or like stuff like that. I mean, like
Yeah,
selling
and
drugs can
some of
be
them making
empowering.
real money. Some of them are
Like
making like
real
good
money.
Significant
money.
bread.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Real money.
yeah.
Real money.
I ain't want to believe it, but some of them it's
like
getting loot.
Real
like
money.
like it's some quarters.
So I mean, if you flipping it into other ventures and really building from it, just like Johnny mentioned, drug dealing, it's the same thing. It ain't supposed to be lifetime occupation. You supposed to stack up, hit a few licks, and flip that into something legitimate. And you see that with some of the women, they getting into real estate, they getting into other things so they can kind of phase out of that. But I mean, that's really what you got to do. You got to get in, make your money, and get out. I think what happens, people get stuck. They don't manage the money well, and they end up, washing out and then being mad that they ain't getting paid, but everybody done seen their ass.
But that's the problem, and that's what give it a bad name. I think it's the ones that hold on, too late and don't make any transition. Cause that'd
Yeah,
be
you got
cause
nothing to show for it, and you done
now
got
that'd be the
ran
sad
through.
joint when a woman used to be bad and she could have a certain attitude because she was bad, and it's 10 years later she not nearly as bad, but she got the same goddamn attitude. It ain't really working out for her. I'd be like, I'd be like, damn, like you ain't do what you was supposed to do. You had an opportunity to, take this thing, especially like the ones that was getting to real paper. Like you had a chance to go get some cribs and do like that. But if you just tricked it out or do whatever, I can understand why you mad on the back end after you done
Hey,
made it.
G. So when you say empowering, what do you mean by that?
Yeah, I mean, like for the folks involved in the work, right? Like, is it an empowering type of work? Is there anything to take pride in? Does it give them any sense of self fulfillment? Like, is it,
I would
is it
imagine if I
elevated?
if I try and take, I guess, the other side of the coin. If you're doing it not for money, it can be empowering. That'd be the best way I can look at it.
So it's
Like
more
not,
empowering if
not
you don't do it for money, is what you're saying.
let me see if I can frame it better. If it's not based out of somebody else exploiting you, and this is something that you're doing not out of desperation for money, and this is like a choice of expression, that's when it would be empowering.
That's when they are
But
artists.
I
Yeah,
can see what you're
but
saying.
like if you're coming into it off of financial
Masturbation.
desperation, or whatever what's his name, Andrew Tate did the Loverboy method, and he got the cam girls to do whatever, or like the new version of like the digital pimp. I think that's exploitation, so it can't be empowering. But if it's something that you're doing just off the strength, where like Johnny, you took photos, right? Hey, Black, you did too. I'm sure that y'all have for free had either a female proposition or y'all
But they
proposition
needed some nudes.
that nude free shoot, and they be down.
They needed some nudes.
I mean that was like honestly,
Yep.
I
And this
thought
was like probably 2013, 14, 15. This is before OnlyFans even jumped off. They
I
just was
thought
like
that was
on some
bad game.
artistic,
I thought that
unwoke
was
expression shit.
exploitation. I didn't like do it.
I
I
never
thought that was
asked for it,
exploitation.
but yeah, I
Like,
never
I
asked to
ain't.
do a nude
No,
shoot,
but one of them probably
I've done
wanted
them.
somebody came to you and was like, "Hey, I love to do
Yeah,
this."
Oh
yeah.
yeah. But I and I also seen like
I'm
other
gonna have to do this one
photographers
with my
in the
iPhone.
city get like a bad rep and like actually go be or like cross the line with some of that stuff to where like I didn't think that was just cool and kind of like to me I thought that was kind of lame way to
Yeah.
get in there. Like to use
Say,
the
say,
camera
about,
Yeah,
as like
say
I'll
this
be
again, Johnny.
It's a
You
lame
say
way
what?
to get in there by taking the nude photos.
or trying to use a I think so, like especially like if like the woman not really interested, is you just trying to get in. Like I think I've seen like they
Oh,
be like
you're saying your homie was trying to use the nude photo shoot as a way
it
to
wasn't
get
my
in.
homie. It's just it wasn't my homie. Just some
All right, but in
cameraman.
general,
It's
not a
just
woman
a
taking a
tactic.
nude photo shoot, but a guy that's trying to be a predator in a nude photo shoot. That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, that's why I just
Okay.
kind of stay. I stay
It
away
could
from it.
what you were saying was getting lost in translation a little bit.
Okay, but that's what I was saying. Like I don't think it's because it can go. Yeah, it's not my thing personally.
Yeah,
But
if
go
I've
ahead.
done it, it's because a girl have asked, and I'm like overly professional when I do that, just because
Yeah.
of like the stigma. But there have been some women that have used that as a way to
Yeah, what is she trying to get you the
get
motion?
a yeah. So
Yeah.
We
and
could
so
go on a date.
I've dealt with both of them.
Right.
I've dealt with both of them, and I've dealt with the third one, which is she wanted me to do something and I didn't know. So it's like, yeah,
Right there.
That is
I've
okay.
just never marketed myself as
That's
that.
when A Black was empowered. When he said no, he was empowered.
No, turn it. Hey, turn it down. Hey, turning down box builds character.
No,
Nah,
that's empowered.
I didn't say
When you
no.
can turn down the box, it's
I
empowerment.
was just missing
That's
the
true
You felt
empowerment.
that
signs.
feeling, you love it.
That's true empowerment.
Nah, I ain't say no. I was just missing the signs. You know, you ain't never just been in it with a chick and been like, you really just kicking it, like you ain't even thinking that she on that type time. Then later
Yeah,
on, you find out like, oh, you wanted me to clap, like okay, I
Oh,
was trying to,
when she sent that message a little bit later.
yeah,
why you ain't
exactly,
do nothing?
exactly. I'm like, cause I'm not a
Because I wasn't
rapist,
trying to be a
like,
creep.
yeah,
So all right,
exactly.
let me ask
I'm
y'all
a
this. Let me
decent
ask y'all
man.
this. Let me ask y'all this, right? Everybody, so three of us are now married.
Mm.
So I gotta frame it a little different as a hypothetical. But let's say, for example, you with the person that you eventually marry, but let's say we go back in time and about 4 months into y'all's interaction, you discover she once had an OnlyFans.
You said 4 months?
4 months. You 4 months in. You four
Oh, that's
months
too
in.
early. Yeah. You can
Is
tap out.
that a deal breaker? Just like, oh man, you got
2 months in
OnlyFans.
is
Like how are you handling? So like in the real world today, if you meet a chick and y'all actually got some motion,
Mm-hmm.
how would that impact you? And then what if you knew off the rip she had one? Would that impact your likelihood of even like hollering?
She dead to me.
Yeah. To me, G, you made the scenario too easy. Cause like
No,
for me, 4 months in, or if I first met her, that's the easy tap out.
no. So before not but 4 months of like actual like not like just known her for 4 months, but y'all
But
been
that's
rocking.
still it's still a slow
yeah.
investment. I think if I may, can I proposition it inside
This
like
man gonna say
another
5
way?
years into the marriage.
There we go. Like let's say that you're
Oh, ain't
engaged.
nobody. Yeah, okay, yeah, good. You can
Oh,
say
John,
that.
not, yeah. So let's say you're engaged and y'all been together for 3 years, and then you find out that she has a
But
dormant.
see, that's the
But listen,
issue.
listen,
That's
just
the issue.
let's find out that you find out that she has a dormant OnlyFans that she hadn't used since y'all was dating, but it's again it's dormant. Y'all been together 3 years.
But
Y'all are
we dated, and she
engaged.
had it. We dated, and she
It's a
had
wrap.
it, and I didn't
No,
know
no,
till 3 years later.
It's a wrap.
yeah.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, that's just like
It's a wrap.
I'm Boo Boo the fool.
You was
Man, what else?
lying.
What else are you hiding, bitch?
You was
God
lying.
Yeah, exactly.
damn.
Like I'm
You
Boo
a
Boo the
liar.
fool. Like damn, that's
You
even
was-
worse. Like damn,
We were
you played a
together.
first. I'm
Like,
crushed
did you
now,
use
nigga.
our videos and put it on
I
there?
gotta take off work.
No,
I need a week.
so it would have been before y'all were together.
But she said while we was dating, she had it.
You said while we was dating, she had it. That's what I
No,
was
no, no.
saying.
I said dormant. Dormant means that it's not active. It's not.
So
being
she
used.
didn't get no
She ain't-
subscription
she ain't
money
deleted.
while we was actually
She ain't
dating.
post. As long as she ain't make no. If we met and she posted again, it's a wrap.
So
Nah, she
dormant
getting
means that
residuals, Johnny.
it's
DM
unactive.
messages.
So it's been dormant since you've been together. So it's dormant for 3 years, the entirety of your relationship.
Should have deleted it. Gotta go.
All right, Johnny
Three-
Rowland. What about you, G?
Well, 3 years a long time to throw it away. Like I got 3 years a long time. I'd be pick kind of
Like, was she just doing feet? You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
it was like
I
it was
had to
like
get some
toes.
context. I had
Only
to get some
toes.
context on the page.
All right,
Like, was you just showing off the toe?
So G's on the fence. We got a hard no, a yes.
I'm
and
not.
one's on
I'm
the
not a
fence.
hard yet. Pause.
Now,
but
now
I'm
let's.
not,
Now,
Okay, let me be realistic. Let me be realistic
When you
though.
start talking
I
years,
was gonna push it. I was gonna make it even better. All right, so now, so we got a hard no.
but nah, she
a
should have
yes
told. If I don't
on
know
the
that
fence.
though, I'm feeling tight. I ain't
feeling
gonna lie
away.
to you.
So,
Feeling
I should have knew that.
so now let's keep it
Should have
moving.
knew that.
So now we're saying it's been dormant the entirety of y'all relationship. Y'all got married, but you find out that it's actual action that was happening on it. It wasn't just
Oh
a
nah,
keep
nah,
It
nah.
was some penetration, but she ain't listen. She ain't touched it at all.
oh, after we
She ain't
married.
touched it at all.
Yo,
Over the
Q
entirety of y'all
foul as
relationship.
hell.
Y'all now married. Y'all done went on a honeymoon to Tulum. Y'all back. Y'all got a house together. Y'all kicking it. Y'all chilling. Let's say that she might even got a bun in the oven. What y'all
Oh,
doing?
He said she got a butt in the
nigga.
Again,
I'm about to turn into Ray Caruth out here.
Nah. You ain't gotta go do
Charlotte
that.
Legend. He said,
You ain't gotta do that. You ain't gotta do that.
Gotta go.
Charlotte
gotta do-
Legend.
No,
Oh,
all you gotta
man,
do.
you stupid.
No, Ray Carufa.
Nah,
He said, hey, Black, you
realistically,
Just
said
though,
get a
keep
private
pounding.
investigator
Hey,
and
Black
find
said
out some
keep
more
pounding,
dirt.
man.
Just
nah, realistically,
Keep
when
pounding
you
is wild.
already that involved, you're gonna try. I think realistically to look past it and make it work. I've had an OnlyFans chick. I've had girls tell me they like strippers, either current or used to be strippers, and so like you say, you already vibing and shit. So it's like, damn, you try to look past it, but you do develop some type of something in your mind that you eventually know that I can't look past this forever. Like, cause you always gonna be wondering, what if she go dance again? Did she prostitute when she dance? You know, if she you just, and they usually come with a lot, like chicks like that. They just come with a lot. So it's like,
when you say a lot, you talking about like kids?
maybe kids, maybe not.
personality.
You talking
Just
about mental health.
the lifestyle that they have
Oh,
lived.
when they cost a lot.
Oh, the maintenance.
I mean, that could be a thing that costs a lot, but I'm saying just the lifestyle that they've lived. You know, if they've been getting money and shit, you know, or the type of men that they've dated, so they used to certain treatment and stuff. It just be a lot, you know, dealing with chicks like that. So I think when you start finding out that, and you know, it's layers to people like that, it's like, damn, we kicking it. Like, we just got back from Tulum, whatever. I try to make it work, but it's like a girl cheating on you, trying to forgive her. It's like you keep bringing it up, like it's gonna keep coming back up. So I think if you're not comfortable with that, eventually you gonna want to break up. But you gonna try to make it work just because you can't flip a switch. But like, damn, like You ain't who I thought you
But
were.
what if the OnlyFans was only the
hold on.
toes? Does that make any difference? No face was ever shown.
Hey, but to me, I think
I don't
that's
care
gonna
about
lead.
no OnlyFans, toes OnlyFans. Yeah, I don't care.
All
But
right.
that's
See, so
that's
context
bigger.
matters.
toes,
Context matters.
Context does matter. What are you doing on there? Are you squirting or are you like baking cookies and shit?
Yeah. You
So,
some
so,
chicks-
all right. So I think everybody probably cool if she got a toes OnlyFans. No face.
Yeah, let me see what it
So,
is.
so is there a big difference between box only OnlyFans and interaction OnlyFans? If those make sense.
Yeah.
Wait, how many of y'all
Start
niggas
playing with
actually
stuff
have
the
been on
other niggas
OnlyFans? How many of y'all been on OnlyFans? Like downloaded the app,
Nah,
signed in on the website?
Let's go to
I
Reddit.
did.
I ain't got
I
that.
never been on there, so I don't even know what it looked like.
Yeah, I've been on there.
How many subscriptions you got?
I mean, I don't got none currently. I
You
usually
can't
will
ask that man
subscribe
that
and cancel that shit.
Oh, you like one and done?
Yeah, it's like, cause like Johnny
got the free
mentioned earlier.
trial.
Like Johnny mentioned earlier, it's usually like somebody you might know from around the way. It's just somebody that's a surprise that you like. Why you ain't on here? Let me $3.
Oh, wow.
I gotta see this ain't the chick from church. All right, let me $2.99. So it's like, all right.
You gotta get really good on Reddit. Like when you get really good on Reddit, they'll give you the videos.
Yeah, so you be looking more out of curiosity.
Emails.
You looking more out of curiosity of disbelief versus it's like straight horniness. Sometimes like I know this bitch ain't on OnlyFans. Let me go. Like that's really what it be like. And you see scroll through like, oh, she ain't trying to hit on that and cancel a little thing. You lose $3, fuck it, you know. But I ain't got no like ongoing.
Let me ask y'all this: is there one right now? This could be in like somebody just damn. Johnny's really the only person that can actually answer this question. Never mind. I was going to ask: is there one that will make you get the OnlyFans subscription? If it's one from the past, present, whatever. But we married men now.
You talking about like a chick or a celebrity?
There's a couple celebrities. Let's go chick, like real life chick. We like, damn, I'll pay the $3. I'll pay the $5 to see that nigga.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny, go ahead and say a full government and then send her the clip.
I ain't finna do that. I ain't finna give her no promo. She don't get no
Hey, that's how a real nigga do it. That's how a real nigga do it.
I want to see the pictures.
Hey, go ahead and say the full government and clip it up. Send it to her, Johnny.
Nah, we ain't finna get no promo out here. Yeah, you gotta pay for that. You gotta pay for that. That's a business.
That nigga pimping already. Gotta pay for
But no,
it.
what I was gonna say is like, if she had one and I didn't know, moving forward in that relationship, I'm gonna start like questioning everything else. Like, and it's not gonna work because like you.
I got a question. So we mentioned that the content matters. So she just doing toes or something, right? You might can look past it. But what is she doing toes? And in the messages though, it's a nigga that sends her like $2K every week, and you find out about it, talk about it, but she says she not gonna stop. She gonna let her keep sending this one guy toes for the $2K.
And you said there's no face involved in this either?
Toes for the 2K is kind of crazy.
Hey, people be doing it.
I'm about to say, from what I hear, that the toe shit is like a big thing.
Like as long as that 2K is coming to the household.
Nah.
So let her do it.
She got busted down with. Listen,
at minimum, it's got to be bust down. That's not even a question. That's not even a
but
question.
I wouldn't let my chick. Now you can't let your
because
girl.
it's what they call it's a spiral. It's a
slippery slope.
Oh, like a gateway, an avalanche,
slippery
snowball,
slope, bro.
Because then
they're gonna send 5K the next time. It would be like, what's up? Like,
I want to see your face. You know,
you can't get that. You can't get that. But hey, this time we gonna chat GPT that face. I mean, like, here we go. We gonna chat GPT that face.
I got 40 kg. I want it on live, man.
Motherfucker be Dubai Princess be doing that.
Listen, you just gotta wait 3 more months and Sora will be able to do it for you.
Oh yeah, facts.
Yeah.
So we good.
2K a week just off the feet. No, nothing. What would I care about that for?
2K a week, my nigga. You talking about 8 G's, extra 8 G's a month, just off the cuff, off the toes,
off the manicure.
That's month 1, but month 2,
hey,
month 2.
Nah, that rich nigga he gonna outbid you, bro. You should get. Just get a
Hey,
rich
listen,
nigga
if
on
you
there.
can get out of bed, I'm cool with
Two
that.
G's a week, 52 weeks in a year. We talking 104,000
He gonna want to see them knee. He gonna want to
a
see them
year extra
kneecaps.
just for some toes.
He gonna want to
He
see
Hey,
gonna
them
want to see them
kneecaps
I'm rolling.
armpits. He gonna work his
next.
way up. See your belly button.
All right, so let me ask y'all this:
belly button, wow.
Got
is
3K.
is there a positive effect to access to corn? Whether it's in a relationship, you might hear some people say that
Oh,
it's kept me from cheating. It some people might say, you know what I mean, it's kept me from. Go ahead.
it's not even particularly my bag per se.
Mm-hmm.
Like, have I watched porn with my partner? Yeah, we've seen some flicks, but it's not like a routine thing. You feel what I'm saying? It's like what I do know for a fact, some couples, that's they bag. Like, they got the collection of tapes, toy, like they really is in a different kind of bag with it. So it's, if you are of that, like, consenting, this is what we do as a couple. A lot of couples enjoy that shit together. That's what I can tell you for a fact.
So one way will be actually enjoying it with your partner.
You can partners do enjoy this shit together. That is a fact. That is a fact.
Okay.
I'll
So
say this.
is there another way, Johnny?
I think, cause I think LTO spoke on this before, but like, I've seen, but like, most of the people on there are married folks, so it is doing something. I don't know, like, are there if it's saving those relationships or what, or if it's keeping people from doing other stuff. But I do know there's a lot of, I ain't married on him. There's a lot of married folks on there, and it's like they say, it has to be something there if it's like if most of the people on there and spending the money are already, married.
And not only speaking specifically OnlyFans, but yeah, just in general, do you think that
Oh, you're talking
corn
about porn in general.
corn serves a necessary function at all? Is there a necessary function that it fills?
Yep.
Yeah, I think it does. Yeah, it does. Like, yeah, because
So
like,
it's not all bad.
I mean,
Yeah,
we all
I think
animals, and
that's
we all got needs, and we all got feelings, and like we all animals. Like, I mean, we all got that urge. Everybody do, men, women. So it
It's
has a
not all
purpose.
bad. No.
But everything should be done in moderation, though. I think anything pushed too far could be bad. But
Of course, of course.
But the thing is, most don't do it in moderation, and it becomes like something that desensitizes people.
They get on
So
that Kirk
yeah,
Franklin.
if you're a couple that enjoys it together because you both desensitized to sex so much, you need to have these additional freaked out things to get off. And it's like the more you watch it, the more you have to consume to to get off, essentially. So it's like it's desensitizing people, so they go into relationships and not pleasing each other properly without like intoxicants and honey packs and all type of crazy shits and roses and like all this extra shit, because people are just inundated with sex everywhere, and it's so easy. And it's like, if you can moderate it, maybe it ain't that harmful. Maybe it'll stop you from having sex with somebody you're not supposed to, or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's like it's about a matter of discipline, and the more you do it, the more you're going to do it. You go condition yourself to get more and more freaked out. Next thing you Diddy, you these people we hear about, like,
hey,
no, for real, like
Kevin
people.
Samuels died.
He
Getting
didn't
some.
die watching corn.
He got died getting some
Yeah,
boxes.
y'all conflating. You could argue that Diddy might have saved his life had he had a little bit of corn.
He was the corn. This
He
nigga was
no,
making it.
He was
he
making
had to
it.
make it
He was
reality.
making.
Diddy needed
Director.
live
He got
action corn.
tapes.
That was the crazy part.
Diddy needed that thing to be a reality. He was like, I can't do the fantasy.
Nah,
Nah.
he got
Damn,
the tapes.
I
He was
guess if
recording.
he actually had a corn addiction, he probably
He'd
would
be
not
like Kirk
have
Franklin.
Kanye had
had
a
an
corn
indictment.
addiction.
Why you keep on saying Kirk
If he
Franklin?
had a corn addiction, we'd feel sorry for him.
Mm.
Nah, he ain't have an addiction. He had an affliction.
Hey, hey, Uncle Wild Boy,
That
Uncle
nigga.
Wild Boy. What that man say? You ever?
But
Hey,
nah,
you
man,
ever?
it's like like you say, it ain't supposed to
You
be.
be using the plastic pedals or you get the real shits? What's your go-to? Let me know in the chat now. Pause.
They got a new one called the Lemon or something. It's quieter. I've seen it.
Johnny done been what's that sex show? I forget what is that Adam and Eve?
Oh, Adam and Eve is one of them.
Yeah. Johnny done made a trip out there. I see. But yeah, I guess. Do you think that if we're just still going down that line, do you think that I guess it could be help for incompatible sex drives? That might be one. Or keeping a guy from cheating.
Nah.
When that urge comes up, just get it out the way, and I'm good. You hear a lot of what is it, the sexless marriage thing, where guys they're not getting sex as frequently as they might want. Some guys might want it every single day. Shorty might be on a once a week, twice a week schedule. Is this a good coping mechanism? Possibly. Yeah, there we go. Coping mechanism. What do y'all
think? You think that's a fair ask of a husband to say I need that every day?
No, it's not fair.
I'm just curious to hear the other men on the panel. Do they think
if you've been inside a long-term relationship, you know it's not reality. It's not even about being a fair ask.
What you think is a fair negotiation? If you had to draw terms for a wife to be like a husband should get boxed this many amount of times a month, what y'all think is like a reasonable amount of box that a husband should get every month?
I should think it should be consistent. Like you can't put a number on it because of life and circumstances, but it's like
reasonable amount. Hey, Black, you beat around the bush. So what's a reasonable amount per month? What's the minimum? Like at
least twice a week.
Well, it's 30
every month,
days,
twice a week.
Twice a week. It's 30 days in a month. I needed at least 20 of them.
Yeah,
that's a lot, bro. That's a lot.
Hey, Black,
hey, Black,
out, boy.
Hey, Black, got into it. Hey, Black might be on that Bluetooth.
You got 10 days off.
Hey, Black, he's trying to go 40 a month. That's crazy.
I know this nigga did not say 20 days out of the 30.
What?
She gonna be
a month.
That's very reasonable.
Anyway.
Yeah, she gonna be on the bench for 7 of them days.
Ain't no bench, Johnny. Ain't no bench.
You running red lights.
Ain't no bench. Hey,
you don't see no lights.
She got 10 days off, man.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe 17 days at least, you know.
Johnny, what is your thoughts?
I was gonna say 2, maybe 3, 2 to 3.
A month?
No, he said a week.
A week, okay.
So you saying on 12 months in a year?
I'm not saying that's ideal. I'm saying that's reasonable. Like it could go more, of course, but like we talking about.
So you on the lower end? 2 to 3 times a week is a lower end.
You said what's the like you said the minimum or reasonable?
I'm saying for like if you marry, how often do you think you should be getting boxed every month?
2 to 3.
You saying 2 to 3 times a week? So that's 2 times 4 is 8 times 3. So 3 times 10, 12 times. So basically, 10,
12. Let's say 12.
A third to a half of the month, you should be getting every other day. You should be getting boxed, basically.
I mean,
at least 3 days a week.
Why not? Yeah, why not? Yeah.
See, only Q just laughing at him.
What?
G talk to him. What's your number?
Yo.
What's your number?
Man, hey, I think personally. Okay. If you can consistently have sex once a week, you are doing pretty solid. That's my opinion. If you can consistently have sex once a week, you not in a bad spot. Damn. If you having sex more than once a week, you in a great spot. If you having sex if you start to go bi-weekly, then I think it's time to have a conversation. But I think on the lower end, I think anywhere from 4 to 6 times a month is like a pretty good solid amount in a month. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion.
Damn.
Gotcha.
Hey, Black.
I'm closer to where G is at. I'd say 1 or
It
2
ain't 3
times a week.
times a week, bro. Not I'm
Like,
talking January,
I
February,
said
March,
2.
April. You might have 1 or 2 months where you got a good run, but you're not gonna consistently fuck 3 times a week, month over month over month. No
oh
way.
yeah, no. If you had 3 to 4 times a week over, like, once you on like year 5, like, that's just a lot of fucking. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But I
All right,
mean,
Like,
so
at year
you
5,
got
and
you
and
got
you
your
did
wake
that
up.
every single week, I mean every single month, 3 times. It's just a lot of
It's a
power.
and y'all
lot.
gonna have a lot of
Where to me,
kids
like,
like that.
even if you're inside a relationship for 2 to 3 years,
It's a lot.
prior to marriage, you slow down. Like the first year, some of these standards y'all are saying that
Yeah.
these are prerequisites. I
When
do
you
agree.
first fucking and all that, yeah.
But yeah. Once y'all get a certain age, you get kids involved and shit like that. Yeah, you gotta squeeze in once, twice a week. I would say. I think that, like G said, if you go past a certain number of weeks where you haven't, then it's probably a conversation. If there's not like a specific reason for it, but yeah, like once a week, I think that once you get into like year 5, 6, 7,
Yeah,
I think that's you're doing decent in my opinion. If you
See,
talk to any married guy,
I gotta
that's
take y'all to Jamaica, get y'all groove back, man. I'm averaging at least twice a day. I was being nice with 3 times a week. Like that's
yeah,
damn near.
but you still like you still inside that young part of the relationship.
yeah.
I don't even want it that much. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh, not her.
but
Bro, that's what I'm
You.
saying. Like,
it's
bro,
her.
once you like I said,
Oh wait,
I'm
but you also
I'm
inside
not
like
even,
you just in
I'm
a
12
different
years
scenario
12
also.
years in, so I'm speaking from like a mature marriage standpoint. When you in
Yeah,
your first year with y'all fucking, like
yeah,
it's gonna be
and
heavy volumes. I agree. Like first 1-2 years, honestly, like you can get some heavy volumes, but once you settled
yeah.
into the routine
And
and
I'm sure, yeah, your old lady probably, yeah,
like you
she
nigga, you
jump
ain't
on your
got but
pants.
so many moves. Once she get the whole bag of tricks, like it's like nigga, it ain't but so many ways she gonna get this. Like I
You
didn't
just
went through
comfort
the.
popping.
She got the whole playbook. I
You,
don't know what else I can do for you.
you know
Like
what I like, man. Shit. Why we gotta do all this extra shit? Get it, get in position, man.
Yeah. Now listen, hey Black, if you in year 5 and you going twice a week, I mean twice a day,
oh, you
you freaked out for real.
salute to you, boy.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, you a wild boy. Yeah,
man,
And
that's too much fucking. I ain't gonna lie.
you a wild boy.
maybe all right. I don't know, but 'cause
Speak to some people like anybody you know that you have that rapport with that's been married for let's say 5 years and up, and ask them like I said if you have that rapport. Ron Duan, he kind of echoed the same
One
sentiment.
week out the month, she gonna
He
be
said
out
that
the
he been
game.
married 24 years, married 19. He said 1 or 2 times a week is doing well.
That's why. Hey, that's what
so
I said.
I wasn't married out, but I did live with a girl for 4 years in a relationship for 4 years. We lived together. We couldn't go to sleep without it, and wake up without it. So
How
that was like
what age range was this?
this was like
20s.
24.
Yeah,
Yeah. They
yeah. You
don't
know they ain't having this.
nigga, listen, I went my whole college career.
Yeah, you know
That
they
was
ain't
old
even
shit.
having it.
You wake
Yeah,
up and go to
nah,
sleep
Oh,
with it.
baby,
Yeah.
nah.
niggas be mad and
Get to
still
like
gotta
past
do it.
33 and then listen, I promise you.
Niggas be mad at each other. Still like, all right, we can
See,
still gotta
a
do
lot of
it.
niggas don't even know what it's like to be like to be the one to be like, I gotta say no tonight. Like, a lot of niggas don't even like understand that feeling. Like, it's me. It's not. I gotta chill. Like, I'm tired.
And they can
Like,
only do
niggas
that
don't
for
even
so much.
understand it.
So I guess now that we went down this rabbit hole, with corn. So I guess morality versus reality. Is sex work a moral failure or a mirror to society? What do y'all think?
Say it again.
Is se- Easier way to put it is sex work. I'll read the whole thing and then I'll break it down even further. Is sex work a moral failure or a mirror of society? As in, is sex work degrading or does it just expose our hypocrisy? The fact that all these people consume it, yet we call it degrading at the same time, seems to be a very interesting conundrum.
I think it's I mean, I think morality is subjective. I think, I mean, if you're basing it on like the Bible, then like there's an argument for it. But like the country that we live in, I think there's a moral way to do certain things and an immoral way. So I think like there is like a quote unquote like moral. There is moral sex work where like it's a little it's more empowering, and then there's immoral where people are taken advantage of. So I think like in our country it's not immoral because like we're very accepting of like way worse things, and so I think in just based on the laws and stuff of our country it's not necessarily immoral, especially if you're not super religious.
Well, I don't think morality deals with religion
I think
personally.
religion is like the basis for a lot of morality. I think a lot
I
of
think that you
morality.
can have morality without religion, but that's like
That's
another. We
another
could just have a
conversation.
different
Yeah, that's another one.
philosophical question.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's a
I
different one.
think a lot of sex morality is based in religion, specifically.
Yeah.
Like the reason why they do or don't see sex a certain way,
Yes.
9 times out of 10, they're gonna cite their religious beliefs.
Yes.
Um, look, I think we should be able to do with our bodies as we please, as long as we're not going out of our way to harm others and be violent. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, and let me make sure I answer. The original question, Q, was, is it moral or
No, is sex work a moral failure
moral?
or a mirror of society? Is sex work degrading or does it expose our hypocrisy?
I think it's the latter, in that, how I said earlier, there's just a real market for it. And when there's money to be made, you're gonna see the money being made. Like whether it's the black market, whether it's the legal markets, like that's just what it is. So I feel like the uh, availability of all of this stuff is a reflection of just what the demand is to some degree. Like if there wasn't such a demand for it, it wouldn't exist. It's just that simple. Like that's the way the money goes. So if you didn't have people spending all this money, and too, like
it's a
the
great
most
point.
expensive type of content, like if you do go to back in the day a video store, the most expensive videos are the corn videos. Like at the end of the day, like when you start talking about content, the most expensive content to subscribe to, typically, if you're gonna pay, is one of those services. That's where people are willing to spend their dollars and do it week over week, year over year. So yeah, it's a reflection of just what
That's
people really want at the end of the day.
Hey, that's a great point, G. Because I think like I'm go back to like some of the stuff I lean on. In this country, a capitalistic country, it's definitely moral because like if it can sell and people can make profit, I think like our country is definitely we do immoral things or quote unquote we do less worse things for money that aren't considered quote unquote immoral. So like if in this country, I think we can if they gonna buy it, I think it's let's get the paper. Capitalism, baby.
Yeah, I mean, you hit it. If it make money, people can justify anything, or they'll find ways to create a campaign to normalize something. What is it? China that just banned OnlyFans? Like,
Oh
Okay.
yeah, one of these countries
um,
did.
I think people know it's immoral, but like you say, people are making money, and it's no way for women to truly be empowered on a platform that a man created it. Now you give me something that a woman created and coded and
Hold on, what you mean ain't
at,
black? Break that down for me.
I'm just saying there's always a man behind some pseudo women empowerment or liberating thing that's getting paid more. So in this case, in OnlyFans, the creator is a white man. The creator of a lot of these apps. So it would be empowering to women to me if a woman created it, and women that are not only showing their body, they're getting shares into this huge company that is making billions of dollars. That would be empowering to me. But right now, they getting exploited. They getting money. Uh, some on the level of NBA players, but the owners and the investors, they the real winners at the end of the day. And these are white dudes, um, in the back of these offices, letting these women do what they got to do until they wash themselves out. Then they gonna be on a talk show crying and wanting their content down and start talking about the dark side of the industry and all this bullshit. It's like we know the shit is wrong, but people making money, so they got it. We know all this gambling and prize pick shit is wrong, but people making money, they got it. It's like all of the seven deadly sins we got access to, the gluttony, the food, the ordering. It's like the lust. It's
Which one you think is going to have a worse impact on men specifically, the corn or the sports gambling?
well, the I think the porn, because you got to have money to gamble, so it's only so much of that you can do. But the
Ooh, that's a good
porn,
one.
you releasing your life force constantly, so you are not in no position consistently to be doing action, revolution, building something. You just out here busting nuts, literally, figuratively, shit, and laying there like in a fucking daze when I'm saying, like, I've been there. You don't feel good when you finish. You just like, what did I do that for?
You
What did
gotta
I do
clean
that
up.
for? It's like, nigga, like, it's war going on outside, and
Now that's way more degrading. Like that's the most degrading shit.
Oh
Humiliating.
no.
for real, like, we gotta get
Can't be
control
no
of.
warrior doing this.
Nah, we gotta
Right.
get control
You
of
there
our
looking for some
sexual energy.
napkins.
Yeah. Listen, I'm taking the other side. I think I'll take gambling for sure. I think that the problem is that people don't have money and they'll try and gamble it all away. And like what I be seeing people that ain't gotta that don't have the money to bet on parlays that they hoping that they hit the fourth. I don't even understand gambling terms
They
because I
spend
don't
their
speak to it
last
all.
five on a parlay.
Hey, but hey, here's
Yeah,
my thing though.
and I think that it's just as addictive as well, but it's guaranteed to have a money like it's guaranteed to draw from your money in comparison. Like we just talked about the free access to coin and things like that, but yeah, I think that it's just as addictive, but it's a guaranteed money drain. And I see people, yeah, that are pretty much betting on this parlay to be able to get their next, bill paid. And I think that that's it, like the same exploitation that you see when they have the Powerball in the hood, the same exploitation
Mm-hmm.
that you see where like it's the little gambling spots inside every
Fish
little strip
fish
mall
table.
inside low income areas
Every
where gambling.
generation got their
Say it again.
numbers. I say every generation got their number runners,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
No, that's why I
this
said
is
Um,
fish
this
tables.
our
No,
version.
I think I think it's a tough one because like I could see both sides because like the porn can get expensive too though. There's people that like there's free porn, but it's $1 billion industry, and there's people that trick
It's a
off their
gateway.
money onto that. So it like a lot of that free stuff it go into people then spending their money on the porn too. So there's that side of that too. With the sports gambling, people it's a guarantee you gonna throw your money away. But I think why I think it's a little better is there is the chance that you gonna hit that parlay. Like you ain't never gonna hit a parlay with that porn. Like you ain't never go
Johnny, we see what.
you ain't never gonna hit a parlay busting a nut. But like
He said there is a chance.
Yeah,
This
they
nigga
got
is
you, Johnny.
nuts.
They got you. They got you.
Johnny got one going right now. He waiting on that last game to finish.
And
He
the thing
waiting.
is, like, you can tell the guys that
I'm
like
three
Two
out of
already
more.
four. I'm
somewhere.
3 out of 4.
Two
Look
more
at him. I told you,
3 points.
yeah, you could tell him. Like that be the new distraction. It used to be, to me, one of the when social media really hit was when we used to be out at the club and at functions, and you would see the guys on their phone and they be on Twitter. This might have been like 2011, 12, 13, somewhere in that range where I was like, oh shit, we're at the spot, and these guys is on Twitter
Right.
talking about the spot instead of actually being social with the people here. And I
This shit
feel
is
like
lit,
I be
bro.
seeing that with the gambling thing now. Like we've gotten used to the whole scroll and like you engage in and out a little bit. But now how you can be completely talking to somebody and they gotta keep making sure they check that phone and that parlay and the emotional roller coaster you be seeing guys going
Oh, that be.
all in like 20 minutes daily. I don't know. It's just
But no, like, the thing about those niggas was already watching sports for free. Like I was, just make
yeah.
the
So,
shit better. It makes sports.
let's make niggas throw all their money away for it. Yeah, I feel it.
It's already watching the game.
They gotta pay to watch.
Hey, it's shit on Amazon anyway.
Right.
And now they got it so that like you make your money back. But like, oh shit, I fucked up. Let me bet on this quarter. Make it back. Like,
Stop
And
it.
that's the thing. Like they
got the early cutoff in there.
they got it broken down.
They commodified like quarters, drives, like this possession
Runs. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yards.
Like, they got it to where like niggas is betting on everything.
Everything.
Like, is this gonna be a pass or a run this play?
Right.
Will it make a first down? Will
Who's
they
scoring the
punt
first
this
touchdown?
Who's going to score the first touchdown? Who's going to score the first bucket? Like, I don't know. To me, it
it's
seems
crazy.
like it gets even more. Like they commodify it even more, so it's even more addictive. To where every second you feel like you can win something.
Yeah, okay, but the OnlyFans is the porn. It got both sides of the coin. It got men and women acting crazy.
Huh?
Like porn, like I think porn is more like detrimental to like or corn to like to the overall, like we talk about red pill and like the rise of like male loneliness and all that. I think
The
all
red
that
pill
like,
niggas are actually looking for OnlyFans girls, from what I understand.
Yeah,
Like
that's why them niggas so sad.
No, but that anti-corn, like that's the red pill's position.
I love
they anti-corn, but they just want to pay for pussy.
Yeah, you're a whore.
I don't know, like I'm also a
that's
person that
different.
say the red pill is the weirdest shit ever.
Yeah,
because
I don't get
niggas live their raps.
I don't get it. I don't get it. But I think you get a rise of that where like and the groypers, the incel community.
You think the gropers in their white supremacist takes come from corn?
I think the rise in corn it leads to them siloed spaces. Like I say, like being able to have that access keeps people inside the house more, and then you lead to and it snowballs into more damaging things to our culture than sports betting. That's all I'm saying.
All right,
I think over a long term, I think the damage.
So, just so I guess I understand. So you believe that the corn is what has caused people to stay in the house more?
I think that's part of the reason. Yes.
Mm.
I think that's definitely part of the reason why. Like you can go to like countries like Japan, their birth rate is declining. I think porn is a big reason why the younger kids aren't necessarily porn.
But don't
the
they,
overall internet culture.
Don't they have higher restrictions on corn over there?
I don't know.
Yeah, they're still dealing with.
I don't know, the Japanese. Some of that freaky shit be coming out of the Asian countries. The freaky toys and the freaky robots and shit.
Like,
they got it popping over there.
Yeah, they do the robots. They started that shit. But I think they started with sex. I don't know, but I'm saying
they got a crazy corn market. Asians got a crazy corn market. They do.
And I think that's
degenerates too. They degenerates too.
But I think they're the fetish.
But they also have way more censorship on it. But they have the same like declining birth rates, the same incel non-intimacy issue that I think that their shit is worse in America, if I'm not mistaken.
But I think that's why
have like what they call intimacy cafes and shit like that.
Oh, I don't know about I know they got a really low birth rate.
It'd be hard. And I know they got all of that on corn.
Crazy point.
Where
here's another thing. Sport betting has been a thing in this country. It just got banned at one point, but like But a lot of things have got banned, and like they brought it back because like there is stuff like porn that's now available, which has been more. I think that's a lot of reasons why they bringing back sports betting is because like there it was a point where this stuff was seen as degenerate, but the more and more they bring stuff back, why not be able to do that too? And I think the impact on the
Or
community,
wouldn't
like
it? Go ahead.
I think the impact that we see with like just our culture around sex in general, not just porn, but porn is a part of it, has been led to way more, worse things that happen in our community versus like people sports betting. Like I think it's way more
Yeah,
like
I would, I
damaging to
would,
the
I would
community.
disagree. I think that
Now we just argue about the man
losing
Sharon.
capital
A
in
lot of niggas got like gambling addiction is a real thing. That's all I can
yeah,
tell you.
and I
Like
think the
But
offshoot of that is
probably more gambling
way more
addiction than
severe.
porn addiction.
yeah, but porn addiction, you can bet from a gambling addiction to keep your family, your job. You like that boy Sharon Moore never coach again because of a porn addiction.
He's
No,
toast.
that's
He's
Johnny. That's not
toast.
even close. Johnny, that's not true. Like he didn't have a porn addiction. If he had a porn addiction, he would still have a job.
He had a white girl addiction.
Yeah, like he was doing
Different.
an actual real thing. Like it's like you're blending like promiscuity and corn. Like these are different concepts in
And
general.
he was
I,
impregnating bitches.
Yeah,
He
like that's
he,
the
he was
opposite of
contributing
porn.
to the birth rate.
Yeah, it's not the same.
Yo,
Like I said, I think we said that Diddy and Sharon they might have benefited from a little corn.
I mean,
Really quick,
it's close.
we got some guests that have entered the chat. Hey Johnny, if you really well, yeah, I ain't gonna ask you to do it because you'll probably fuck it up.
I will.
Nonetheless, we do have Steve. He has hopped in first. We're gonna go to him first. We got Ron Dwan. We have
What up,
Ump
Ron?
that
What up,
have
Steve?
all joined. Um,
Up.
so
what up? What
again,
up?
if you are a avid watcher, if you watched last week, this conversation did snowball from
Not
Steve's,
Snow Bunny.
not Snow Bunny. It snowballed from Steve's conservative take. He said, "This is my most conservative, or one of my conservative takes," and he threw it out. It is degeneracy to be involved in, or any version of sex work is degeneracy, something like that. He'll hop on and give his take, and we'll go from there. Steve, talk to us, brother.
Yo, what's up? What's up?
What's going on?
All right, so obviously y'all know in my if I had my way, OnlyFans, all of that stuff, that would be banned,
Man,
and gambling would be banned. Gambling would be banned too.
okay.
That's a, but I do want to make a important distinction.
No fun
I
Steve.
I don't think the people who participate, consume, or deal in these two different, worlds, gambling and the corn. I don't think they degenerate. I think the market, preys on people's, whether it's financial insecurity, loneliness, whatever. The market sees these things, these vulnerabilities, and then the market just sells you a product in which they feel like will alleviate, whatever your money is low, you ain't got no hoes. So we give you OnlyFans and prize picks. And what I'm really saying is degenerate is the market. And I think sometimes we got too much deference for the market because the market don't got no morals. All it care about is bottom dollar. So of course they're gonna sell you gambling because that's a way in which you can extract wealth with still giving people some hope that they're gonna become a millionaire or whatever the case may be, or instead of actually trying to fix what's the cause of like the lack of social relationships or just people socializing in general. Because I think the growth of like specifically OnlyFans, because what make it very different from like the normal hub is you actually get a quote unquote experience of talking to these people. So I think a lot of people is really looking for the socialization, in which that's why OnlyFans then blew up so much versus just like you could watch this stuff for free already. So it's not just about watching it for free. There's actually a something people seeking that's different, that's more personal, or they feel is more personal on OnlyFans. And I think the market is taking advantage of people looking for something more personal. And if you want to go look up right now, I think one of the biggest cases There's some people suing OnlyFans because people is using bots and they going on there for what they assume is talking to like real people.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
so so that's my issue with it. I don't have an issue with people. I have an issue with the market. The market is degenerate, in my opinion. And I think if I am in the perfect functioning world, it should work that you got your family, there's the government, and then there's the market. And then if the government is supposed to be this intermediary and stopping the market from exploiting the people. And then your family is like another version of that's supposed to protect you from the like degeneracy of the market. So if in a world where people lack family, and I ain't talking about just like married, I'm talking about just family relation. You got a good relationship with your family. The government don't do nothing. Well, then you just got the market running wild on everybody, and you got a further decaying of like society overall. And I think those two industries, gambling and corn, OnlyFans, whatever you want to describe it as, I think those two industries is like two obvious industries we can point at. I mean, they finna let you gamble on can you pay your bills uh month to month with these prediction markets. If you go look up the Robinhood CEO, he said you better off placing a bet every day instead of getting insurance on your house. And basically what the bet would look like is I bet my city, I bet like say you live in LA, you would go on the prediction market and you would make a bet whether you believe LA gonna burn down again or burn down or not burn down. And he's saying this is the CEO of Robinhood. He's saying it's better for you to make a bet on that every month instead of having actual fire insurance for your your house. Like
Yeah, I feel like Black
this the
Mirror did an
world we living
episode.
in.
Have you heard of poly
That
market?
episode
I've
covered
heard
it.
of Poly Market. I've heard of Kashi. This is literally they gonna turn every disagreement. And this is humans are not wired to know every disagreement that everybody got with them at every second in the world. Like, that's not how we wired. That's it's unhealthy for us to have this much information about people's opinions at the click of at the click of a button. But they eventually, I mean, Coinbase is coming out with a prediction market. Robinhood is coming out with a prediction market. Kalshi, Poly Market, they the two biggest prediction markets. But essentially, when you run into a world in which the only way nobody knows how to actually produce a good manufacturing, you become a world in which everything is financialized, and in a highly financialized economy, it does not produce wealth. It only destroys wealth because these poly markets, OnlyFans, whatever, they are extractive means of wealth from the masses. Like that's what they meant to do, to separate the masses from the little money that they do have. And so that's my overall worldview of why I have a problem with these things. It's not just like
Gotcha,
I'm just like some religious dude, or whatever. I'm not even religious, to be honest.
gotcha. All right. Again, that's a good little overview. Ron Dwan, I'll let you hop in and kind of give your POV.
What up, Ron?
What's happening? What's happening, gentlemen? Long time, man.
Yeah,
Hey, you been
yeah.
living
Um,
life. Hey, you
How
been
you
living
been?
life, my dog. I see you.
Yeah, we
and
we, we
working
see it
hard,
via IG. You outside still?
We're
you
out there with
know.
the cold weather.
Hey, man, I just got back into Carolina tonight, man. But yeah, nah, I think homie was making some points, right? But I think it's all in how you framing your perspective of it, right? You just got to think of it as all right. First of all, America is a corporation, right? So we live in a society that's about commoditization or whatever. We can't change that. That's what we were born into, right? So you got to look at, are these things new, or are they just using the different mediums that are invented now, right? So you could say OF or whatever, and how that's affecting people, but in past mediums where it was about print, you have Playboy. You know what I mean? So you're always like, the market is going to be the market. You know what I'm saying? And these are not new like industries. It's like it's the oldest profession, right? So it's always there. It's always been there, and it's just going to evolve itself in a way of whatever society is at that time. So you just kind of got to look at it. That's one way of looking at it. Like it's nothing new. It's just being packaged in a way that's 2025, 2026. That's all it is. Like you're not going to be able to eradicate it. It might feel different because of the socialization of it,
tying it with social media and something like that. But it's really the same thing. It's just about how you navigate it the same way you navigated it before, with morals and principles. That's all you can do.
I dig it. Unc, welcome to the show. Talk to us. You've heard Steve, you've heard Ron, you've heard us on the topic. What's your thoughts? Well, I think you muted if you're talking.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
He had to close that OnlyFans tab right quick. In the sports parlay tab right quick.
Listen what I'm going to say. I might not be as articulate as the other two gentlemen when I'm saying it, but look at this. From beginning of time, you look back at like saloons and things like that. They had madams that ran that back then, and they were selling it. The man wasn't selling it. It was the woman. She was the madam. And that was her bar. That wasn't that man's bar. The man had to be there because women really couldn't own stuff like that. But she was the moneymaker of that establishment. And they've been doing it since then and before then. And it's going to happen. It's going to keep on happening. But the thing is this right here. You look at it and you know what I'm saying? You can't stop nobody from doing what they want to do with their body. You could get mad at them about it. You can tell them that it's immoral or it's this or that, whatever, but that's their body. And when it comes down to the gambling thing, what kills me more than anything is you have a person that yell about gambling, but they put their money in the stock market. If that's not a goddamn gamble, then what the fuck is it? You understand what I'm saying? It's the same thing. If you put your money in the stock market, that's gambling.
It's called an investment.
If you lose, if it go down and you lose your money, that's gambling. That's what it is. You might win, but you're not always going to win. You don't know if that's gambling. You're taking a gamble at it. You take a gamble when you get married. That's gambling.
It's risky. It's risky. Both are risky.
If you get good at these parlays, it ain't a gamble.
It's risky. That's not
yeah, y'all degenerate. Y'all degenerates.
Y'all can put it on whatever. See, what it is that if it's good for you, then it's not a gamble. But if it wasn't good for you, then you know what I'm saying. But that's all it is. It's just that what's good and what's not good, and it's that whatever you. You know what I'm saying? 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other.
Really quickly, what I say to that, I would say, and I'm involved in both of these markets. I think stock. Let's say if you're S&P, I don't really think that's a gamble because it's only went up. If you're in crypto, I think that's way more closer to gambling. I will also say if you day trade stocks, in my opinion, that is gambling also.
But we'll play craps.
But all right, so you have one way that's not a gamble.
It's about the level of risk.
It's about the risk. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I think crypto for sure. I think day trading, and if you're like into like individual stocks, but if you play the entire market, like the S&P or something like that, that's the only thing I think is like America can't.
But so Johnny not taking a risk when he's doing his parlay?
Oh, no, I think Johnny is.
He's gambling.
Johnny's
gambling.
Hold on. But he's taking a risk, isn't he?
Oh, I agree with you.
Hey, let me ask y'all a question. What about like y'all seen the World Series of Poker, where you get the best like poker player? Is that gambling? Like if you're the best poker player in the world?
Yeah, that's
gambling.
The difference between gambling and investing is like if you invest in a company stock, you have access to their financials, you got access to their records. You can
also have access to the team, what the team can do.
Motherfucker said we got sports reference. Look at the stats.
Because they're not regulated. They're not regulated the same.
You gotta get on ESPN. They got the AI with the tracker and everything.
Bro, come on, man.
It's nowhere near the same.
Exactly, man. You got that. If you're a company that's listed on the index, man, you gotta do a quarterly meeting. You gotta have board meeting. They gotta let you. They gotta let you listen in if you own the stock. If you get a certain level of stock, you get a vote on it.
It's different.
And then also, I got an issue just the way gambling is particularly pushed to like black folk. Like it's like they found every dude in the NBA and they're like, yeah, y'all gonna sell gambling to the community. And I'm like, what the hell is going on?
I don't gamble.
Hey, Steve,
I don't gamble and I don't see the
I do want to throw back
myself.
to Unc and let Unc finish his point because I kind of bit.
No,
Go
but what
ahead,
I'm saying is, I never saw the fascination in gambling. Period. I don't understand it myself. Like y'all was saying about the stock market, I was just putting it out there far as in that whatever. I'd rather do that than that's investing your money, like you're saying. That's better to at least your money can grow, or if it stands, it's not going. You throwing away your money with gambling because most people gamble don't really. They think they know what's going on. They wishing they putting their money on a wish and a prayer.
You playing the
I don't.
odds. Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't. I feel like it's a waste of money to me. Find something else to do with your money than putting it on to the damn body dunking the damn ball. Come on, bro. Live better than that.
I agree with it, Johnny.
You gamble on like blackjack
you ain't gotta talk
or
to me
roulette
like that,
or any kind of casino gambling?
I don't do none of that because I value my money. You know what I'm saying? I invest in me some poo poo.
Hey.
That's a gamble. Hey, Unc, that's a gamble.
Ain't no gamble. Ain't no gamble. I'm a winner.
Oh, what a degenerate!
At the end of that, I'm winning. I'm winning all the time.
Guaranteed out. You guaranteed the outcome. That's not a
You
gamble.
might take
That's
something with you. You might
hilarious.
take something with you.
That's
You might leave
hilarious.
something.
He said, I
all the
don't
time.
waste my money. I just pay for pussy.
It ain't tricking if you got it, Unc.
That's hilarious.
It ain't tricking at all.
It ain't tricking if you got it.
I call it hood investing. You investing back into
No,
the
it
hood.
is an investment. It is an
investing
investment
in that woman.
in the community.
It's
It's an investment in the community.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said it's
Shout out to Q and Unc for investing in the community.
Hey, a lot of kids that got fed that way.
Exactly. Think about it, man. Them kids got to eat, man. Somebody got to feed them.
Hey, there's some kids out there that got some school back to school clothes because of Unc, man.
Hey.
Unc a community man.
That's right.
Yeah. Kamu, welcome to the show. Again, we're talking about. Do y'all have OnlyFans over there, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Ooh, they got them Tylers.
Do you think that there is a corn epidemic or a problem over in South Africa?
Busted open on the savannah.
I'm South African.
Without a doubt, man. How's it, gents? Yeah, without a doubt, bro. It's
without a doubt.
It's a huge problem. I mean, with access to the internet, it's even worse, bro.
Keep going, Kamu. Keep going.
Yeah, man. It's just it's especially for Jans, bro. It's an unavoidable addiction, man. Access to the internet and cheaper internet and advertisements and links and algorithms make it even worse.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
how do you think that it's impacted the South African male community?
Hey man, we are a bunch of degenerates in that sense. And I think it's bro, it has psychologically destroyed a lot of young people, bro. Like it messes up with your confidence. You end up being isolating yourself and stuff like that. And sometimes bros feel as though there's no incentive for like dating and all of those things, end up buying stuff and it's like, hey man, it's bad, man.
Hey, Black, turn this shit up.
Damn.
Hey, Black, fucking that food up, man.
Hey, Black, hungry, boy. Hey, Black.
Hey, Black, fucking that food up, man.
Oh, man.
You fucking that shit up, Johnny.
Hey. Y'all told me.
I'm trying to ignore it.
Yo, he fucking that food up.
Chill.
Oh, shit.
played up.
nigga was fucking
I'm
this
jealous,
shit
Hey,
up,
dog.
boy.
Oh man said, "What's with the sound
I'm
effect?" A Black got to
jealous.
mute while he eating.
Yo. Oh man.
Oh, that's funny.
All
He
right,
just turned the camera off. He turned the camera off.
my dog A Black was just trying to get a meal in.
He hungry, man.
Oh, they talk about him wanting to get it every day. He need to build the appetite. Damn.
He gotta have that energy. He gotta have that energy.
Yeah, he gonna need some calories. He gonna need some calories. He fucking that much. That's for sure.
Gotta get that.
Let me tell you
Gotta get some
something.
carbs.
When you get my age, I ain't even gonna lie to you. When you get my age, some good sex on a Wednesday, fuck the rest of your week up. Boy, you be tired as hell the rest of the week. Oh God, why I do that? Why the hell I
Fucked
do
up
that
till
for?
Sunday.
Oh
I
man.
couldn't wait till Saturday.
Be knocking the Sonic
y'all
greens out that motherfucker.
All right, so fellas, let me
That's
let me try to keep
hilarious.
us moving through the conversation a little bit. So I know we spoken or Steve has stated that he would ban OnlyFans. He'll ban gambling as well. Sound like, but I'll pose y'all the question and we can kind of just dive into the conversation in general. Would banning corn make society healthier or way more dangerous?
Way more dangerous. Way more dangerous.
No,
Because if you want it, you gonna
I
get it.
disagree.
It's just gonna be a black market. It's just gonna be a black
That's what I'm
market.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
No.
Pimps should be back. Matter of fact, they don't even need pimps no more. They have renegades. The renegades gonna be out there. The renegades gonna be out there.
No.
They're gonna be out there slinging that thing. Hey, they already was doing it. They were doing it beforehand. They always gonna do it. Let me tell you something. You can't stop a woman from what she want to do with that thing. That's her thing. You understand what I'm saying? You might get mad at her for it, but at the end of the day, that's her thing, and she gonna make moves with it, one way or another. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Some women get married for the money. That's a way of hustling. That's a hustle right there with that thing. That thing always gonna make money, and they gonna get them something from one way or another. It just is what it is. You can't stop a woman from slinging that thing. That thing slang all across town. That's something that's worldwide slang. You know
Money
what I'm
maker.
saying?
Yo,
All right.
That's a money maker.
Let's
what
start.
you
Let's
wanna
start
do?
from
Hey,
G.
hey, she gotta keep the Rugato,
I
Unc.
can't do.
Let's
Hey,
so G,
you right about that.
will banning corn make society healthier or way more dangerous?
No, it's gonna get way more dangerous. Like Shador said, it get way more dangerous. If we ban the corn, the black market gonna go crazy. And when you start talking black market, that means you start talking unregulated rules. You start talking pimps. You start talking strong arming
Back to
shit.
the
You start
underground.
talking less protection. Once you start talking like nothing's legal and it's all black market, then that means the real darkest of the dark, the sharks, they really get to swim in the waters and thrive when it's just a full black market. So I don't think it's good personally to just ban it. It would lead to more issues and like you think niggas getting locked up over weed is bad. Woo woo. If they had to make sex like illegal like that, like where it's banned for real, oh man, niggas going to jail. It ain't
But they're
even
not banning sex. They just banning porn.
work. But imagine if it was illegal, like
It is illegal.
You gotta look at it like this.
No, being a porn star is not illegal, John.
It's not illegal, but imagine if it was illegal to watch porn, to have own porn. Like the
They had
black
to take
market for
everybody's
that,
phone.
niggas are going down. They gonna get them hard drives. Pause.
No, I mean I think the effect would be different.
Gotta pause hard drives.
Hey, that's a. Hey, I feel you, but hey, gotta be safe. Gotta be safe. But I think it's I don't think we should do it because, like Unc said, you can't stop nobody from doing what they do in their body. But I don't think it'd be the worst thing for society if they banned it. Now I think the reaction would be a little unexpected. Like y'all saying people would go black market. I don't think that. I think people would just go in like real sex work would see a rise. and I think people would go
Yes.
outside
Nah,
to get it. But I don't think
Well,
it's gonna
like
always be
how.
around.
But I'm saying, how you
my,
gonna try to
well,
steal? Like how would you steal porn though? Like without
But they're gonna go back
like
to selling
hacking
hard,
or
like thumb
like.
drive in the barbershop. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
But
It's gonna be
I
on
don't
thumb
think that's
drives.
too
It's gonna
much
be a
work.
way for
That's
you to
too
get the
much
media.
work. Like I don't think like the demand to go down because that's too much work. I think
Nah,
the
but that's the
incentive.
industry that's
I
always
think
been
the
there.
incentive for people is to go and like why people do it now is the ease of access. I think if you like if you raise the level of the difficulty of access, I think we're gonna go back to what we did in the '90s, and that was be outside. It might be the strip club. It might be actual, sex work, or I think there'll be
Yeah,
a
but
rise in that versus
but
us
but
trying to go to
but
the
isn't it
porn
store
to a certain
dangerous?
and get
extent,
a
like
DVD.
but Johnny, we all grew up in the '90s, and we said that we was exposed to porn at like 9, 10 years old.
Right.
Porn was always around. It still was around.
Right.
It was being consumed at a very high level.
But I'm saying,
You
but we
Hugh
don't
you
Hefner
we
found
in
the
Deuce was
magazines
a
that your
we don't
mother and
use
your
multi-millionaire.
those
uncle had.
mediums
Like,
They,
anymore. We don't use those mediums anymore. Are we gonna go
But it
back and
was
start reading
analog.
right,
But
magazines?
we
it's just
don't have
analog. We
to,
don't even
but
have
Johnny, now
Blockbuster
you're making a
anymore. We
different
don't even have
point. You
Blockbuster
said we'll go
anymore.
back
You
to
know what
what
I'm
we was
saying?
in the
Like,
90s.
it's just a new age.
Yeah, like it would just transfer into a different way of whether, like you
They gonna
said,
stream that
bootlegging it,
porn.
or the
right.
black market. And then if
You
something
can't.
goes black market, which means the sex workers, and which you was just talking about, is also illegal, which leads to now like real exploitation, and this is where you get into organized crime.
Or
Right.
you don't think more people would just go back outside into the strip club and to like that and like actually talk
People
to
still go
women?
to the strip
It,
club today. Strip
yeah,
clubs ain't
strip
empty
club. Come
today.
on, Magic City still making money. Somebody right now
But they
making rain in
but they
Magic
shutting
City.
Right.
down
Yeah,
Right
some of it.
now,
Like they shutting down
right
some of them
now,
joints
somebody
in
right there
like
throwing
Man, low
money
key
at
in a
you.
recession because ain't nobody
yeah.
wasting their money
Yeah, I
on
think
these.
those are two different things. Those ain't the same topic. You know,
Niggas
But I
gonna pay a
strip
think
club
fuck.
costs
and
money.
and
That's an
also
investment for the night.
I put the strip club in a different category than OnlyFans.
but
That's
Like
not that's not
I
degenerate.
think you
Strip
will see
clubs are
a
like
no, no,
rise
honorable,
in
right?
strip clubs.
it's not even that. It's not even about the do I think it's more moral or whatever. But there is a real social aspect to going to the strip club. Like the,
And I think
the
you will see more of that if they banned it.
my,
That's all
my
I'm saying.
my real issue with the
yeah.
OnlyFans and some of this other stuff is like the removal of the whole social aspect is the most negative part of the thing, and that's what's actually bad about it. Is that for gambling, at least at some point you used to have to go actually like engage with somebody. You had to, it was some real
Hey
work you
Steve,
had
let
to
me ask
put
you
in
this.
But
to go
that's
gamble.
Hey
society
Steve,
in
Steve, let me
general
ask you this
right
really
now.
quickly. Do
That's
you think
everything
that
is becoming that.
prostitution
That's your
is
food. You used to
so?
really call a restaurant and talk to a person that worked there now, but you just do Uber Eats now. That's just the way
And I think that's a
society's moved.
and I think that's a net negative. Like we
The
can say
Instacart. I
we
don't
can
even look
say
at the
that
groceries no more.
we can
Put them in
say
the back.
that thing is happening, but we can also admit that like if you ask anybody about the direction in which society is going, for the most part, people gonna tell you that society is going in a direction in which they don't like. So we can admit that yes, something is going a certain way, and then saying that's a net negative, and then readjusting and saying we shouldn't accept it just because that's the way the
Hey
world is
Steve, let
going.
me want to get a quick POV. What do you think is worse, corn or prostitution?
Corn or prostitution? I think OnlyFans is worse than prostitution.
You didn't answer the
I
question,
agree.
brother.
That
Can I
you know,
interject for a second? You know,
It's
OnlyFans is something that this guy put together for us, and he made a market for it. But them women been out there on the web since they had web cameras making money off of the same thing. So it's always been out there. OnlyFans is just an outlet where they can come together, and you know what I'm saying, it's a little bit more with that. But them women been out there playing that thing since they first had
it,
web cameras, and
but
and
that's
it's the
OnlyFans
truth.
makes it easy to
hey Steve,
but
hey,
that
hey,
but
monetize.
that but that's not the argument I'm making. Of course, we can say that these things exist because the market has always existed. What
Right.
I'm
but Steve,
saying is
you
just
don't think
because the market tell us something, we can make money doing something. Sometimes we should reject what the market is telling us could make money. That's
But
all I'm
hey,
saying.
the
hey,
market is
And
Polo,
there
and,
to
and
serve
it's
a need, and that need is something that's always been there from the
b-
beginning of time. So you
hey
asking that's
Steve,
a
No,
bigger question.
no,
You telling people
hey Steve.
to deny nature.
not nature go out and talk to a woman.
Steve, hey Steve,
No,
you saying
exactly.
OnlyFans is less
Men don't
dangerous
like
than like
women that talk.
What you
hey
say?
but hey Steve, you saying OnlyFans is less dangerous than like or is more dangerous than like women actually
It's
selling
more.
it on the
It's
street,
more
like the
degenerate.
street
I think
walkers,
it's more. I
like
think
you
it's more. I think it's more degenerate. I think
how
if I had to choose, a world, I would
like
prefer prostitution. If I had to choose a world, I would
like
prefer
people be killing the
prostitution.
prostitutes and like people
Listen,
be going to
listen,
jail and they
listen,
be
listen,
serial
listen,
killers
listen,
because of that stuff. Like
listen.
most serial killers,
Finish.
that's what they kill.
Let me finish this point. If I had to choose a world, prostitution would be legal. It would be, regulated. It would have standards and
They be
practices and
paying
whatever.
taxes.
They be paying taxes. They be
We
taxpaying
saying the
citizens.
same thing then.
No, but we not because
But my dog
y'all
can't
don't
run
see
one off when he
y'all
just
don't see the
like
danger
when
of
he get
removing
bored.
us. Y'all
Damn.
don't see the danger of like there's still a if I go out and buy a hoe, buy a chick off the corner, there's still some socialization I have to have in order to say, hey,
She
yes, it
could
is.
die.
That's not
If you
Yeah, but
socialization.
yes,
That's
it
She could
is.
die,
abusing.
Yes, it
you
bro.
gotta
is.
also
That's
Like,
like
bro,
me
they
look at this
saying
die.
too.
that's like me
The
saying when I go to
pickup
Best
man,
Buy, I
the
gotta
pickup man
socialize
see
with the
you.
cashier.
The
No, I
You
don't.
do.
Right.
They be
No,
It's
I
killing. They
and
don't.
then
be
you and following you
they be
home
killing
because
the
you
Bitch,
know you
bring
people,
got
this
your
shit
bro.
up
money.
and give me my
Man,
motherfucking
I'm
change.
telling
You ever
you,
Like,
seen Forensic Files?
I
That's
just
all that's
think
up
that's not
there.
anytime
socialization.
I think to talk to if you going to cop a street girl, you gonna have to
5.99.
have some type of ability to say something to her.
How much?
Yeah, how much is it?
How much,
Yo,
bitch? That's
yo,
That's
it.
Or
it.
Like, I don't need
or
no
is it that
decorum.
instead
I
of
don't
having
need
that
anything.
interaction, those
What
dudes won't do
what
anything, and they
man,
just
come
And,
I
on.
ain't, I don't even.
use
I
them
don't
for
even need to
income.
respect her. Like, yo, what's the
what you
amount?
gonna do for this 40? What you gonna do for this
Yeah, like
40?
niggas are
Hey,
bad degenerate
What you
at
gonna
that
do for this
point. It's a
40?
worse for
That's it.
society.
That's the
but that's dangerous
only
though. That's
line
a
you
very
need. I
dangerous like
I
And
profession
got
then
to
now they
like.
have to
65.
have a
What would I
real
get for it?
physical interaction.
And now they
You
need a
mean?
pimp to protect them.
I think physical interactions is what the world is missing.
From which side though are you looking at it
From
at? From the
everything.
customer or the worker? You
For,
know what I mean?
ev-
That's a
for,
lot of physical interaction for a
for,
worker.
So, Steve, you don't use Instacart.
no, I go to the grocery store.
I
Damn.
don't believe that, but okay. That's
I live 2 minutes from a Sprouts. I could walk down the street, get my groceries, and walk back home.
oh, that's
You could order
Yo,
them
Steve.
too.
2 minutes.
I think
Hey,
Stupid,
you
boy.
can order them, or either you can just tell them to do the grocery shopping for you and they bring it out to your car.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
that one.
that's the one that I do.
I
I ain't
love
gonna lie.
that one. They want me to
no.
boycott Target, but that bring it to the car service is nice.
No. I think, Steve, it depends on the system of the country. So there are countries that have banned corn in Africa, your Sahel countries,
They
and
dangerous
and
as
and
fuck.
I've never been there, but like I kind of believe that the morale of the people and the focus is kind of like on a different, on a different priorities, and also like the incentive. I mean, you don't need to have hoes in your society, bro. When you incentivize things like polygamy and all of those things, you know what I mean? Um, it's just that now we've been so used to this Western system that incentivizes prostitution and this kind of way of life. Because I mean, white men for ages they've been using their excess women. They've been turning them into prostitutes, and that's not really what has been happening in Africa for centuries. When we had excess women, we've been turning them into wives, and I think healthy societies are moving in that direction, and people are riled up and they understand that it's more beneficial to get rid of that stuff than
Hey, but Camus,
um
if I'm not mistaken, a lot of those are Muslim countries, the ones that have been doing
Hey,
it.
Johnny, we can't hear you.
yeah, they are. Yeah, they are without a doubt, brother. They are. But also, I don't
So
think
hold
But
on,
that
but
Kama,
hey,
you
hey,
every
saying the answer
individual.
to
I
this
think
is
what I think.
polygamy? So you saying the
hey,
answer to this is to
hey,
have
hold on.
men marry more women?
Without a doubt, brother.
Hey,
No, no, Johnny. I don't think them
but
being
those countries
Islam
wouldn't
is
be
a major
necessarily
contributing
considered
factor.
safe though. Like the countries that have banned it, the Muslim countries, a lot of those aren't like the safest
Why the
countries
hell
in the
I can't
world.
hear
There's like
Johnny?
No, no,
Like,
Yeah,
they're
I can
not
hear. I can hear
considered safe
Johnny.
according to
We can. I hear
America,
him.
but they are safe, dog. I mean, I promise
like
you, they are safe.
okay, I mean,
Talking about
I
like
guess
Yeah.
Sudan. What you talking about?
I ain't want to go there,
No,
G. I
not
wouldn't
not
because I
Sudan.
ain't
No,
want to go
no,
there.
not Sudan.
I
I'm
ain't want to go
talking
there. Congo.
Burkina Faso, Niger, and what's the other one? Mali. They
They
have a
having
little bit
wars in
of
those
insurgents
countries
here and
too.
there. Sorry,
Like they might be. Aren't they having wars in those countries too? That whole
they
eco
have
wars is
insurgents.
wars and everything going
They
on
about
for
to,
It's
that whole.
not wars.
Nigeria about to overthrow my man's.
No, Nigeria is just as fucked up as South
They
Africa,
trying to
bro.
overthrow homeboy that you said first. What
The
was the name?
president.
Um,
What's his name?
Burkina Faso, Burkina Faso,
Nigeria is
right?
trying to
Ibrahim
overthrow him. Or
Traore.
Nigeria is trying to get him out of the paint.
But
Talking
all I'm
about
saying,
Because
those
America,
countries,
I
Traore.
mean, because
but those
Nigeria is
countries are still
America's bitch,
dangerous.
bro. You know, and they take orders from America and France. But they're gonna fail.
He said
It's
that, not
not gonna
us.
work. I mean, they have failed before, and
You say what?
America, they have failed. It's they tried to do it before and they failed. They're
Mm.
gonna fail again, So I mean, those countries, bro, they really are progressive. I don't wanna lie, bro. I wish that the rest of Africa can adopt what they're doing here,
But I don't.
cause
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I mean, for sure, though.
I just don't think like taking away people's rights. Like if you look at these countries, like I don't think it ever like translates into like a healthier
taking away
society.
people's right to be hoes.
It's
It,
autonomy of your
He's
body.
turning
Like
Kamu's turning hoes to housewives, Johnny.
yeah, that's what we
he
doing.
probably
For
shouldn't do
sure,
that.
without a doubt.
Johnny
That
just gonna
Without
co-sign
a doubt.
all types of degeneracy.
No,
And one week you
Johnny,
want to be
Johnny, you would
Farrakhan
think.
supporter. The next week you over here want to support all types of gambling,
I,
OnlyFans,
I'm talking about
everything, man.
rights. There's more what's it called, moderation that should come with all these things. But to tell somebody, like I think telling somebody they can't do it has an opposite effect a lot of times versus like showing somebody why they shouldn't do it. But banning stuff like it creates a climate where the forbidden is always
Makes it
desirable. So I
taboo.
think,
Yeah.
and so like creating a
You have to
climate where you just can't do these things, it backfires all the time. We've seen like instances where it has done that. And that's all I'm saying. Where just taking away the right to do it might not be the best thing. I'm not saying this, the best thing in the world for us, or like I'm not advocating for it, but I'm just saying taking away that right has shown to not always be a good thing.
Nah,
And
nah,
like,
nah, nah. Johnny, it
look.
doesn't.
Remember,
I mean,
think
North
about it.
Korea has
100
been
years
on that
ago,
business for,
we
for
had
quite some time, bro, and nothing has backfired really. You
a
know,
100 years ago we had
and
prohibition in the United States, right?
Burkina Faso is only doing it now.
100 years ago we had
I didn't
prohibition.
hear that.
Now look at what prohibition did.
I think
If
it's
it
a lag.
wasn't for prohibition, you know what I'm saying? Look at all the crime and stuff that happened from that. You know what I'm saying? That's just from alcohol, from banning alcohol. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't have had the Kennedys if it wasn't for prohibition. That's how they got their money.
Yeah,
So
NASCAR.
but
yeah,
even stuff
Yeah.
like
exactly. A
even
lot
stuff
of
like
things.
weed is considered like it used to be considered degenerate, and you see they call it degenerate, and the people that went to jail for it's mostly us. And like it's not necessarily it was considered degenerate, but you see how they use that term, and they use that term to put people that look like us in jail, while when they legalize it, people that look like them benefited from it. So like I'm not for like all these rights. So I think like the weed should have been legalized because like us having more rights is always better because like if you can smoke weed every day, that's gonna be a bad thing whether it's illegal or not. But you should have the right to do it, or
It's
then
not a
you'll
bad
probably
thing.
If you want
okay.
to, if you want to
Just
do it, if you want to
for
do it, you do
example,
it.
yeah,
You drinking that?
but you
We
gonna
ain't
learn
had.
moderation way quicker that way versus some doing it when it's
But
taboo.
society's also softened on it though, so it's all about really the times that you living in is really how it's gonna be viewed, whatever it is. You know what I mean? That's anything across the board. It's like what's acceptable, and we living in a time where a lot more things are acceptable these days. You know what I mean? So
And for good reason too. Like I think it's
Like
for good
for
reason.
good and bad, a lot I feel for bad because a lot of it's acceptable for money. You know what I'm saying? And people making money God instead of making God God, and that's really where it got everything crazy. But that's another
Hey,
time
that
too.
hey, but even with that though, like even like we can broaden the conversation a little bit to like how OnlyFans like is like kind of the sexual or the like the sex work thing to like the to music and how like we still
True.
be like but the access like and to take away gatekeeper has allowed more opportunities for I think everybody to be to profit off of
But,
some of these
but sometimes
industries that
gatekeeping
have
is
only
good.
but sometimes gatekeeping only keeps certain people in control of the money too where like I think a lot of time that money should be distributed
But all
uh,
money ain't good money though. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So it's all
that's true too
it's balanced with everything, man. And
that's facts too
and that's everybody got to set their own standard for where their morals is at on the compass too. So who is
it,
somebody to say that
it, it
something else is wrong if you know what I mean? That's your outlook on
come
it. Like as long as you aren't hurting nobody else, man.
and I think that's big too don't hurt
That's what I say.
nobody
As long as you're not going out your way to cause harm to other people,
Right.
like I said, I feel like prostitution not only should be legal. Like if a woman can build a whole enterprise off that pussy, let her do it. It's her right.
yeah.
If she
They've been
can
doing it from the
somehow
beginning of
sell
time
that
anyway.
thing
So
and
They're
make
gonna do
millions
it.
of dollars, hey, pay the taxes,
right.
get you a Roth.
get
You
your
know what
little
I'm saying?
LLC on that
Like, go
pussy
ahead and pay
You're
self-employment
right.
taxes. Like, you just a
Hey,
worker. Like,
finna
and
finna
you want to
incorporate
work
that
by
pussy
selling your body. Like, you a real blue collar worker out here.
You
Like,
know,
getting them checks.
the damage it's gonna do to you mentally. That's on.
Hey,
I
that's
mean, make
on
sure you
you.
invest in a therapist and all of
hey at
that
least
stuff.
get
Yep,
Because you
paid
know,
hey at least get because
that's
hey I'd
on
rather be
you.
because yeah, get the
I mean,
bag
hey,
because
look,
life gonna be
we
hard
got
whether you
niggas that
rich or
do
broke.
that stunt devils.
true.
They risk their lives.
Listen,
Why can't they give up that box?
It's
they're
people
gonna
that
do it
jump out of
anyway.
planes
So
for
just
free.
like you said, make it you know what I mean safe,
Make it
safer.
safe.
Then you know what I mean
Make it
safer.
safe
yeah,
as
because
possible. Be
if
responsible.
if it's regulated and it's legal, you think about it. If it's legal and it's regulated, that means they have to go to the doctor, get checkups and things of that nature. And you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? And it's more money coming from there because they have to pay the doctor. See, they putting back into the economy.
HIPAA
They
See,
don't
getting
not
apply to
only
taxed.
them. HIPAA don't apply to them. They got to show us them health records.
They
yeah,
getting
that's
You
what I'm
gotta
taxed.
saying.
you gotta have an A plus health record. I ain't shopping. You be
We
like
can pull the
restaurants.
whole
You go to
history on
restaurants, you
these
look for
bitches.
that A.
Right.
The legit Hofax
Yeah,
website.
yo, they got the whole in the database. You don't even
This
gotta like
Yeah,
it's just
this
public
I
this
need that
this
A
information.
sounds
plus.
you know, it'd be like this. You
this
know how you
sounds
go in and they
reckless,
had like the
man.
sanitation grade? They had a
Right.
sanitation grade of
You're
that
like,
thing
oh man, they
sitting on
got
the
a
wall.
B.
Oh yeah,
Oh, you
yeah.
ain't,
See, I ain't going. See,
Like,
got
let's
see,
say
I can't do
83
it.
in there, yo.
I can't do it. I can't. Gotta
Let's
send the
roll
health
the dice.
inspector in there.
yeah. But it's
Gotta come every quarter.
be honest.
At least every quarter.
Be honest with you,
Every
it's
30
a
days. I
win-win
don't know, man.
situation. Yeah,
2 weeks.
it's a
But now
Can't
you
scale it.
employing
You can't scale
inspectors.
it. You can't scale it every month. You gotta do every quarter.
Now you get employed inspectors. You see what you're doing to the
Now you
economy.
building
It
a whole
already
market. You
built.
making jobs,
They
that's
economy.
making
what I'm
jobs,
saying.
creating an economy.
Exactly,
Wow.
exactly.
Look at
And they
That's
that.
gonna be
what it's
paying
doing.
taxes. Get some new
Right.
roads out here.
You know what I'm saying?
Get the
But
So
infrastructure
so
built
so
up.
you don't buy what I'm saying in terms of like you marrying those women.
Why would
At
I want to
at
why?
marry
least
multiple
Why would you
women,
want to marry
Kamu?
a hoe?
I
Why would
mean,
nobody
I
want
feel
to
like
marry
you
no
should
no
have that
hoe?
no.
option too, though. Like that's a
Well,
different
but tell me,
topic. But
as the man, why I want to do that.
I mean,
So so
sometimes
so
you,
so
you
in
got a lot to
so
give.
firstly there wouldn't be hoes in that case because they wouldn't be prostitutes. It would be just women who are not married.
So I
If
want to
that
marry
makes
a bunch
sense.
of women to
How
save
many
their
women is it in
souls.
South Africa?
No,
Like
that's not
that's
what
not
you're
the
No, no, no,
head.
doing.
no,
Like
no, no, no.
why do I
Damn.
want to
It
marry?
wouldn't
Why do
have
I
to
want to
be
No,
have
about
multiple
different
hoes.
wives?
people may have different things that they bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? Like there's people that are into that, and some of it's legitimate. As I've you know what I'm saying, been kind of having talks with people, like where I can see that for some people. You know what I'm saying? To where it's not just about some
But it shouldn't be a
about
Yeah,
norm.
no,
Like
I'm
Kamu
not
trying to
saying
make it
that
the
it's
norm.
it's about
illegitimate.
building.
I just
Yeah.
need to understand why I would want to have more than one wife
Now I'm
personally.
saying certain people, this is the way they want to build their families, communities, and stuff like that. I get it for them. You know what I'm saying? That it makes
Well,
sense in their
That's another
lifestyle.
thing that works. It's for what works for you. If it works for
Right.
you, you're not harming nobody. It's
Right.
a good
Once
Yeah,
thing.
again,
exactly. More
exactly.
So
power to
you know.
you.
Exactly. You're not harming
So
Too many
anyone else.
that's
headaches.
how that goes.
Hey,
One of the problems with most things with people with what we're talking about is people minding other people's business. Sometimes you got to mind your own damn business. Whatever goes
Facts.
on is yours. one of our problems is with everything, and that's what arguments and all these things come from people minding other people's business. What somebody do behind closed doors or with their people is their thing. That's why you don't worry about that. You worry about what you doing. If you want to have 9 wives, that's on you. If you can afford all of
Starts
them
to
and you
close
think
that
you
damn
can do
door.
what you need to do with them, that's on you. That's your business. I don't care. I'm not gonna do it. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
no.
Haven't you people heard of closing the goddamn door?
if that's yes, whatever they do behind closed doors is their business. You know what I'm saying? We could talk basketball, football, baseball all day long, but I don't want to hear about your sex life. To be honest, we might be joking about it, but none of us cares about the other person on his sex life. None of us.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? To be honest, we don't.
We shouldn't.
So it's private. And
And
that we're kidding about it, and we're talking about it. We're having this, you know what I'm saying, spirited conversation right now. But to be honest with you, it, and we don't need to be nosy like that.
So let me push it forward here. Let me ask, I throw this out to everybody. We can start with we'll start with and then go to Steve and then work backwards. Pause.
oh boy, I used for the get.
Yeah. Already. All right. So okay. So tell me this: should we shame people who participate in the sex work industry, whether they're workers or consumers? Should there be any shame associated with folks who participate in this work? We'll start with you.
No, I don't think nobody should be shamed for it because you got to look at it like this right here. You know, some people are socially they you know what I'm saying, they can't go out here and you know really talk to a woman, and it's not you know just younger people, but it's some people around y'all age and things like that. Some men just, but he shouldn't be able to have sex just because of that. You know, and you know it's nothing to shame someone because they want that's what they're spending their money on. And that's what they want to do. What's shameful about that? I'd rather see a man buy some sex than sitting around and hand hurting from grabbing that thing all the time. You know what I'm saying?
All right. I appreciate that. Okay. All right. Steve.
I do not think we should shame people, you know, because this is the conditions that we like
Bro.
currently just
That's what I'm
have.
talking about, Steve. We
Like
should
this,
empower them, right?
like I no, no, like I do have to deal with the reality of like the world that we currently live in. Like obviously, what I'm talking about is idealistic. So like obviously, you know, because I don't put the blame on people who indulge in these things. Like I think that's where I really want to be clear. Like, I don't think people are defective, deficient, whatever, because they partake in this stuff. I think the world has a way in creating these situations to push people towards believing that these are viable, you know, paths or the only paths that they got. So my real critique is like the overall, you know, system that create this. So I don't think we should shame people who partake in this. We should try to change the like social relationships that people have in which maybe sex is happening more naturally, more occurring, or you know, so forth, so on. Like, but I think it can't happen under these conditions. Like under these conditions, it's just
But we shouldn't shame them.
we
But it
shouldn't
can't
shame them.
happen under these conditions. So
We shouldn't shame them. We should try to change. We should try to change on the you know at the edges where we can change, because you know obviously we cannot change the whole thing. It's just unrealistic. But you know I'm speaking purely from an idealistic standpoint. If I said, because in my perfect world there would be no need for sex workers, because social relationships would be in such abundance that no male or female would be lacking sexual interaction with the opposite sex. Like that's just
okay.
like do people not realize that the lack of sexual relationships between men and women is a byproduct of and I'm talking about with the removal of money. I'm talking about like we having sex because we want to have sex with each other. Like the removal of that is a byproduct of something is wrong with the current setup.
You do
We not current
understand
setup is we
that,
not 16.
but
That's
you
the
do
way the
understand
world
that
works.
like men in all types of setups do things to forcibly have sex with women because they're not getting like I'm saying, like it really don't matter the setup. Like
there's always gonna be maladjusted individuals in every
Well,
society.
people gonna always fight for
That's a
power.
fact. That's a fact of like there's always gonna be maladjusted individuals in every form of society. But I do think that if you living in and we sit up here, we talk about this all the time. We talk about the current economic decay of the situation that we live in, the lowering of the economic prospects of the male, all-time high suicide rates, all-time depression rates. Women is on depression medicine at a higher rate than any other period. We talk about this stuff all the time. So it's no way we can sit up and then be like, all of this stuff that's going on is perfectly fine to keep going on. And at the same time, we looking at every statistic and it's just like falling off a cliff. It's just like, at some point we got to find like a medium, a balance or something. Because what we letting people do now is instead of addressing the issue that's causing them to have these, lack, they feel this lack in their life. Instead of actually trying to address the issues that's causing the lack, we giving them essentially another form of like a coping mechanism that don't make the situation any better or worse, or any better.
all
So
right,
I just want to be clear about that. I don't think people is degenerate and stuff like that. I think they just dealing with the world in which we currently live in, and that's just the reality of it.
all right, Ron, what you think? Should we shame any of these folks involved in this universe of sex work / corn OnlyFans? Should anybody be shamed for their participation?
I think Steve made a lot of good points about the wares of that society. That's why we gotta bring back shame and guilt, and it's all right. It's a good thing. You gotta have balance. So listen, some things are wrong, but you still gonna do them. We shame hustlers. You know what I'm saying? You still listen. Grandma gonna be like, listen, that's not right. You ain't supposed to be out there getting that money, but you still gonna do what you gotta do. Some people is meant to live an alternative lifestyle, but it don't mean that it's okay. It don't mean you gotta say that it's okay and like you a doctor or a lawyer. No, they did something honorable. You doing something that's dishonorable. I mean, you should still be able to do it, but yeah, we gotta shame people. That's what everybody saw. No, you got to bring back shame. It's balance, bro. Like, you're not doing an honorable job, but listen, it need to get done. And listen, boy, you need to work on talking to girls, but until then, to pay you $40 or $200, whatever it costs. You know what I'm saying? But listen, we're not gonna pretend like you be out and pulling them. Nah, we gotta bring back shame, but it's balance, bro. It's all right, bro.
You say it's a difference between that 40 and the 200, Johnny?
Listen, from what I hear, I don't understand. I'm okay. I'm married, first of all. Like I said, 24 years, 19 married. So I don't know, but from what what I'm saying, people say out there, but you should be able to, if you ain't comfortable working on yourself in all seriousness, if you're not like cool or have that charisma and stuff like that, and that's something that you have to partake in, yeah, your boys could be able to rib you about it and play whatever. But I mean, it don't mean like, be feeling bad about yourself and not do whatever you need to do. But people got to learn to be able to be okay with shame and stuff like this. Part of life, bro. That's, what I mean? Like, come on. And for the ladies, if that's what you want to do, cool, but don't act like you went to nursing school like this lady, or you became a lawyer like that lady, and you doing something and that's how you got that baby Benz. No, baby, I mean, it's all right though, but just you got to live with that. Like, we all got our demons to carry, you know what I'm saying?
All right, bet. So Kamu, before I ask you the same question, we heard a range of USD 40 to 200. What is it going for in South Africa in terms of the degeneracy? Like, if a young lady in South Africa was giving up that box, how much would you have to pay in South African money for a good time?
Oh man, look.
What's the market?
I'm still gonna answer that. Question.
Quarter pound of ground beef.
It's
This meat.
Yo, chill out, bro. Chill out. It's,
Wow.
$100 is I think it's, let's see, it's $5, I guess.
So 100 your currency is about $5 USD.
I think so. Because
Okay.
1 USD is like 16 rand or 17.
Hey, yeah, we should all cash app you, and you make sure you have a great time this weekend. That'd be, and you just film it and whatever you can, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
For real, but that'd be some great footage. Yo.
Hey, I do it. Hey, I do it.
I'm in, yo. I got a double. What's happening?
Hey,
Kamu.
You need that cash app.
Look,
We got to put it on the Patreon.
look, I think
Right.
when it comes, when it comes to shame, man, look, I think it depends on societies, right? So for America, America is a Western value system, which obviously incentivize monogamy. I think for America, bro, there's really no need to shame anyone because that's just the standard and the value system of the Western wild, you know? Not unless you want to adopt your African roots and stuff like that. But to us as Africans, I think absolutely without a doubt, bro, you should be shamed for doing that, whether man or woman, because that type of lifestyle is not first of all nation is not nation building. It's it's very chaotic. It involves a lot of shady stuff, like human trafficking and like it's just a symbol of social decay and social chaos. So for us, it should be shamed. For y'all, hey, you can
So,
have your
Kamu, just
time.
for the record here, before I go on, are you saying that there was no prostitution in the village?
No, no, no. Pre-colonial times,
Yeah,
there wasn't,
pre
bro.
Europeans.
Even
Did,
now,
did
dog.
anybody sell that thing in the village
Yeah,
for
there wasn't.
anything?
Even. Yeah, there wasn't. Even now, like when you go to, so with the formation of the Union of South Africa in 1910, they gave us like 13% of the land, which was run by different, so-called tribes. Even now, when you go to those areas, you don't find prostitution.
Right where
So
you live
just
at right
imagine,
now, is
like,
it for sale? Where you live
nah,
at right now?
I'm in Joburg, bro. I'm in Joburg,
You in
and
the city, huh? You
It's
like
on
it's
sale
popping.
big
That's what
time.
I'm
Oh
Big
yeah, it's
time.
big time. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
yeah,
you never seen a
it's
prostitute.
crazy. But
I,
but but
I
but but
I find it hard to
Hey,
believe
when
the
you go
village
to,
ain't have nobody giving that thing up
Right.
for something.
no, they don't, bro. I
couple
promise you. I
goats.
promise you. You go to villages now,
something.
bro. You don't find anything of that sort.
A
None
little better
whatsoever.
hut,
I
something
promise
like
you, bro.
something, bro.
It was some
You only
bricks.
you only get that where like there was development underpinned by European control and all of those things. But when you go to our villages, even in the hood, bro, like
Hey,
townships and
Kamu,
stuff,
how,
you
how,
don't you
how how
don't
would
get
people
you don't
choose
get
up?
that
So like,
stuff.
how
Yeah,
did
a little
women
extra
choose
piece of
up?
goat meat or something, bro.
Like,
Like,
like, like, like but I'm saying, like a woman, like what would make a like if it wasn't like money, like how would they choose it? Like if there's no like prostitute, so it's just
Yeah, because it's
everybody's
not
just
like the
like
nigga was
wholesome,
fly or
just
anything. So
dating,
like,
Oh, I
or
guess they
like
don't really have a choice, right? Isn't it still like the dowry system?
oh, arranged. It's arranged,
That's what.
right?
That's why he
Yeah,
said
yeah,
you get
yeah,
married.
yeah,
That's why
yeah.
they marry her. See,
Mm.
the women over there,
They
they don't,
marry you
they
for
don't, they
sure.
don't do it for, they
And
don't
if
do
and
it for
if
a
if
dollar.
you not
They do it
pure,
for
then you ain't got
hey,
no
100.
value.
hey, but one way or another, you still paying for it.
You got to be a
Yeah, you
virgin,
paying
or
for it.
otherwise you
I
worthless.
mean, I mean,
Still paying for it.
I mean, yeah,
We're not paying for
yeah.
no bitch that's already gave it up over in South Africa. She got to
yo,
be
Let
a
me
this
let
been
me
virgin.
open. You gotta bring it back to the store, yo.
A refund. You got 30 days. 30
This ain't no new cat.
Johnny
This ain't no
said
new cat
30
right here. This
days.
ain't new.
30 days is
Hey, she ain't
crazy.
right, Doc. Hey,
Money
I
Pack
been
need
has been
broke.
open already.
Unc
The
said the
silver
Rugay
broke,
worn
yo.
down. The Rugay already
Ruge
worn
gone.
he
down on it.
said he said it's
This
supposed to
is
be
used
dead stock.
Oh,
Ruge.
but
It's
that's
supposed to
interesting.
be
That's interesting.
dead
That's
stock.
interesting. That's interesting take. That's interesting take. So we can blame this degeneracy on the white man according to Camus. So Johnny,
without a doubt, bro.
should we shame anyone involved in this type of work, whether it
Nah,
be
no, I don't think you
either
should shame
side?
anybody. I don't think you should shame like anybody for their job. Like, cause like, should you shame the janitor, person that work at McDonald's? Like, hey, somebody just get to it.
That's
Like,
honor, man.
I like you ain't got to shame like the person. And I think like I'll go tell Kamu like sometimes like hoes is needed in society. Like, it's some certain niggas that need it. It's some
Johnny
certain
just a degenerate, man.
it's certain things they gotta
Nah,
be
hear him out.
paid.
Hear him out. Hear him
Like
out. It's balanced.
it
It's
makes
balanced. Tell
it
Johnny,
makes
tell him why
sense
the
though.
hose is needed, man. Tell him why the
Hey,
hose is needed,
this why
man.
we
But
can't
these
have no
niggas be
revolutionary
serious
It's
because
capacity
balanced.
because of
Give
niggas
me
like
my
Johnny,
gambling
man.
and my hoes. Tell them,
Johnny,
hey
tell them
tell
to
nigga,
him
keep
why the
your
hoes
hoes
are
in your
necessary,
gambling.
Johnny.
hey, the revolution is stressful, Steve.
Hey,
The
MLK
whole
had
thing
his
is
hoes, did he not?
exactly.
And
Look,
they said he gambled. They said he
I'm
was
Hey,
not.
pool table.
I'm
I
I'm
don't
not.
know.
I'm
so
not believing
all
the
our
white man
leaders,
paper.
so
I'm
all
not
our
believing
leaders
that
can
white
have
man
hoes.
paperwork on MLK.
bro,
All our leaders can
bro.
have
Listen,
hoes, but except
Facts,
the
facts,
new
brother.
generation. That's crazy.
That's
Mm.
on
selfish,
the
you
whole,
know.
And look,
on the
look
whole
where we
thing.
at now. They got
Taking care of their,
No,
sidetracked off the
no,
main
hey,
look,
mission.
for
Marcus,
real.
Got
like
sidetracked
my
off the
man
main mission.
taking
Not by
care
the
of the
But
hoe.
listen,
community.
on the whole, like me, I'm not attracted to women. I'm not attracted. I like women around y'all age. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
Oh,
younger. I'm not
Oh, I'm
attracted
about
to
to
Get
say
out of
women
there.
you better
around.
go
I
before
was like, this
No,
breaking
Lose.
no,
news on the
I
This
say,
pod,
white man,
huh?
I'm not
no.
attracted to
Listen,
I
women.
say,
I'm not
you got
attracted
this
to women
law now. You
around my
can't do
age.
this.
Breaking
No,
news.
Yo,
nah,
you went off a
no,
cliff there for a second, but
no.
your wings
Pause.
spread.
As y'all, pause,
Yeah.
pause. No, but what I'm saying is that, you know what I'm saying? If me and my old lady, we were to split or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Women around your age ain't interested in me. So what I'm gonna do?
So
What
you
I'm
need
gonna
you
do?
like so
I'm gonna have to
what you
go
want, like
ahead
a
and keep
25?
paying that.
What you want,
it'll be 40 or 200.
No.
Hey, time
30,
out. What you gonna
35.
do?
He gonna go
What,
in
what,
that pocket.
I'm gonna go ahead and pay that light bill. I'm paying that light bill. You
Hey,
understand what
that's
I'm
that
saying?
Nate. He got
I'm
that
gonna have to
Nate,
buy a couple of
that
Christmas
Nate
presents.
philosophy. Y'all
I'm
seen?
gonna
Y'all
have
know
to.
set it off.
They want hey, I'm
That's
sorry, but
Nate.
they
That's
want more
Nate
than
right there,
they
man.
want more than a light bill, bro.
No, that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You got to dig in the pocket a little bit. You're gonna have to.
You
You'll
gonna be
have
paying
But
to
the
I'm
do
car
just
it.
being
note
honest,
next.
you know what I'm saying? Because it is what it is. And you know what I'm saying? So I got to be lonely. I got to be lonely because you know what I'm saying? I love my old lady, but you know what I mean, at the same point if we split, I don't like older. I just don't find them appealing to me. That's what I said. I don't like a 35 year old woman.
Yo,
He said,
That's
"Oh,
true.
Uh,
Listen,
he said, oh,
Hey,
right.
if I
You
gotta be
got what I
back out
got."
there,
if you got to start over, right? I mean, if I had to start over, might as well, right?
He said,
Like,
"Worst come to
Yeah,
worst."
yeah.
it is what it is, bro.
so,
You know, hey,
so let
it,
me help me, yo, gents, please help me understand. Do you like even in like the hood? Do you like have prostitutes in like in the hood, like your Harlem or like
yes.
the hood?
It's
what about the
prostitutes
hood?
everywhere,
Oh, that's
Camu, in
Yeah,
the
I'm
cool.
gonna
That's
say
cool.
affluent
Everywhere? No,
neighborhoods,
not
the
only
middle
in the
class
hood.
neighborhoods.
They
look,
in
it's
Ballantyne. They
It's
in
levels of
Uptown.
yeah,
prostitution at every stage that you could think of
America's
in
exactly.
America.
40,
oversaturated,
What
bro.
200,
how much do
2,000.
you want to pay,
Oh
and what type of
man.
quality are you looking for?
Yeah, they
Exactly.
got it for
Oh
every
my
budget,
goodness.
Camu. Every budget.
Everything.
Camus looks sad
Nah,
over
man,
that, man.
America's the
Camu
ghetto,
Camus
got to
like
take
bro.
that
he
flight.
done got sick on the stomach.
He
Look
said
at him.
$40.
Nah,
He got sick on the stomach.
Hey, that
You got
buddy, he genuinely upset. He
nah,
genuinely
bro.
upset.
you know what I'm saying? You can start out at $40 and top out at 4,000. It's on you. What you want to do?
Man, you
Which
paying
I put them
Hey,
shit
4,000.
in your pocket.
that's
Woo!
10x.
Or
That's a
10.
10x. Hey, you talk
Hey.
about a parlay. Hey, what's
That's
you
the
rather put that
opposite.
40 on a
That's the
parlay or put that
opposite.
40 on
Yeah.
a hey, you know what I'm
That's a
saying?
flight, a room. You got
They say that
that's
ain't
the
even
four
a
grand.
gamble. You
That's
put that 40 on the right bet. That ain't even a gamble. It's just straight investing.
I done seen the nigga fly the chick out there and be pissed
Wow.
off in the hotel room.
Oh man, it's bad.
Oh man.
It is what it is. No,
All
America's
right,
the
so
Yeah.
ghetto.
Q, Q, what about
And
you,
I'll
Q?
tell you now,
Should
bro.
they be shamed? Should anybody be shamed in the
Uh,
sex work?
shame. I don't know,
Participants,
because I just
consumers,
understand.
creators, participants in general.
I would say this. I think that if you get like egotistical, like if you're stunting, which is sex worth money, then yeah, shame. Like that wasn't
Oh yeah,
like
you
real
can't flex
hard
on me
earned
with
money.
only fans
So
money.
they got to
Yeah,
drive a Corolla.
no, like you can drive whatever you want, but you know how
Be humble.
like somebody can have a certain amount in their bank account and then they just like turn their nose up a little bit. Like they change their character. I think that's when you shame them. Outside of that, I don't really care how you got your money. I don't care who you have sex with. Those things don't matter to me for me to even care to shame you. But if you do become like elitist off your sex work money, then I shame you.
But y'all remember how she got this Benz?
you talking
Well,
Kim
I just say that
Kardashian?
to her. I don't need to make an announcement, but that's what I. That'd be the only. To me, that's the only way I would see shaming per se, because I don't really care outside of that. Like Whoever you want to, if that's your profession, hey, be safe, don't get exploited, and it's hard for me to care about it.
But it's hard to regulate, bro. Like especially in a system like America's, bro. How do you like regulate it? People
You
get
have like
traffic.
places like in Nevada where you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
yeah, it is. It's regulated as we were speaking about doctors. They have to go get checkups and all things
Oh, yeah.
like that. And where it's legalized, that it's a way for them to do it. Think about it, in Amsterdam, don't they? Isn't it legal over there? And
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Amsterdam, the red
It is.
light. They,
It
So
is.
hey, they
It
gotta
is.
so
pay
You see. You
taxes.
see.
They gotta pay them
that's what
ladies
I'm
pay
saying. So
taxes,
You
Well,
see.
imagine
it's
paying 30% on
it's
that pot,
regulatable.
boy.
It is. It's
and
able
you
to be
gotta
You
pay
regulated.
see.
boot rent.
Even here.
Booth rent.
Even here, the
Yeah.
Western funded politicians in South Africa are pushing for it to be regulated, bro, and we're pushing their back, bro. We don't want that nonsense. Um, it's
That could be like a big
it's an
health
underground
crisis.
market.
Shit.
Not for
No, but
real. I mean, we have free condoms and stuff, but it's an underground market, and I think it at least should stay like that. If
I think come on,
so,
come on. I think that if it was legalized in your country, there'd be a lot less woman beating. They could go and buy them something. They wouldn't be beating on the women like that if
Oh,
they could
that's
go
true,
get them
Kamu.
some.
Y'all say y'all in the whole, y'all got an issue with men beating women. That's kind of
yeah,
Yeah,
bad.
Niggas backed up.
they
Them
can't
niggas
because they
back.
can't. They backed up, man. It's it, man. That's all it is. It would
Hey,
actually be a benefit for y'all.
Yeah,
You know
Kamu,
what I'm
how you
saying?
over here promoting men with multiple wives and this niggas is beating women? That don't even come on,
hey,
brother.
hey, Kamu, over there in South Africa,
That's shameful.
how often are married men like will be the average like times a week that they're having sex in South Africa?
do you mean
Like
how
once?
average married men are buying it?
No, with their woman, like it's like once a week, twice a week. I'm trying to see if it's a difference between like over here, cause
Look,
like I think we kind of
no,
I
low,
don't think he
man,
would
low.
know that.
I'm not. I wouldn't. Honestly, Johnny, I wouldn't know that, bro, because I'm not married. But
Oh, I thought. Oh, never mind.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, it was all
I don't
married men
know.
that was giving their
I
opinion.
thought Kamu was married. My bad. I thought you was.
So
No,
you're
he's
gonna do the
engaged.
Patreon episode then?
Yeah, we get turned up then.
Uh oh.
Turn up then. Turn up
Send
then.
that
I thought he was
$5. We're
married.
gonna send you that
All right, so
$5,
for real, so
Kamu.
Kamu, y'all got was it JPay? No, that's jail. What is the one over there in Africa?
Look at
It's like an
Kamu's
app. It's
face.
not Cash App, but y'all got like a different type of Cash App over there.
PayPal.
Y'all got pay. So let me if we send you 50 USD, you said you can get it for 5, right?
You get you
Yo,
some good
You don't
pussy.
have to do it, but
No, I'm saying
listen.
you got to get it, but I'm saying can we get like a visual of
Yeah.
like what $50 can get us for the
yo.
after show? For the after show.
You don't gotta
Oh,
do.
you
You ain't
saying
gotta
like
go
Let me
through
let
it.
me let me let me let me let me
him going
let
to
me try. So
prostitution
it's
safari?
Come on, you the
it's fifty
Take your
dollars.
international
boys.
correspondent.
Just
It's
treat your
50.
boys. Treat your boys.
You the
No, no,
international
hold
correspondent.
on. So help me
He
understand.
thinking.
So
He
it's gonna
thinking.
be
He thinking.
50 times 16. That's how much?
You tell me,
Or
nigga.
You
times
tell us how much
17?
it costs.
No,
You
he
said
trying to figure out how
five.
much
You
money
said
he gonna
five
have.
You
American.
said
He trying to
$5.
he trying to calculate the money. He trying to add it
And
up.
we
Yeah,
and
let's see.
Get a
we want to
calculator,
see them
somebody.
So
Tylers.
it's
Yeah, what country you in?
so
I'm gonna
it's
do it
gonna
too, cause you know
average.
y'all be hustling, man. Hold
Come
on.
for
You're
sale.
getting
Look
like
at him.
you get like
You
700
hustling, man.
bucks.
You can't trust them. You can't trust the Africans. Hold on.
Come for sale.
We
No,
gonna send him. We gonna send him something. Bro.
You trying to see how much he can take off the top?
Yeah, he added it up.
Oh God.
He said, I thought he said
that
that
nigga started
$5
saying
was
Uh,
what?
$100, so that'd be $500,
What?
right?
He's
No,
like, okay, if
$50
y'all
would be
send
I'm
me
five,
saying, bro.
like
50, I
5,000.
keep 10. They leave me 40.
My
That
dog
Carry the
times
started thinking
one.
about how
60.
he gonna
Yeah,
flip
That
yeah.
it.
nigga say carry the
Yeah, he
But
one.
trying to
look,
calculate his commission.
Y'all
there's
use
different.
rand, right?
So the one I spoke about
The internet
is
say
just
it's
that
rand. It's
is just
rand.
hold on. So
Rand.
the $100 I spoke about is just access to the market, and there's
What's
variations
the
and
currency
levels.
y'all use? Rand.
Hey, he
Yeah, it's
trying
the
to run it up
rand.
on us.
Yeah, it's
He said,
rand.
"How
Rand.
Yeah,
much?
yeah. Yeah,
So
it's the rent.
100 just get you in the door.
So yeah, it's just it's just an entry level, and now there's levels to this. I mean, with the OnlyFans, the ladies there, bro, you can go like for 500 bags and like over $1,000 and stuff
So
like
a
that.
hundred
So
rand get
it
you in the
really
door.
depends.
100 rand
A
get you in the
hundred
door.
rand is $5.97. So listen, hold up. So
It's
yeah, bro.
597.
Yeah.
So that'll get you in the
Yeah,
door, and then and then you say 1,000 to get it done.
So
That's
$1,000
$50.
rand. If we send you
50.
1,000 rand,
Do y'all got M-Pesa?
the pace,
M-Pesa?
yeah, 1,000 rand. The
We send them
Patreon.
too.
Hey, G, you know what in person, bro?
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah,
nigga.
that's
I be
what I'm trying
sending
to
money to
say.
the homeland.
We
I got niggas
serious,
over
Nigga,
there,
I'm
bro.
sending
I
it
be
to you.
sending,
Nigga,
I be
just
sending the
show us.
bread. I know the apps. And you got M-Pesa?
It's not very FBA in
Yeah,
you, G.
I'm a man. I'm a man of the
Very Pan
diaspora.
African of you, G.
You can't, hey, Q, you can't strip me on my FBA, bro.
yeah. We
But
got
hey,
the
if
peso,
we,
bro.
but
Hey,
so
man, look.
Kamu, if we drop off that M-Pesa, that's what it was. M-Pesa, yeah. If we drop that
This
off,
is not.
He said he got PayPal though.
okay, we can PayPal it.
Yeah, we got
1,000 rand.
PayPal, but
Oh, you
yo,
know.
1,000 rand, bro. Yo, it's just.
We just want, and you just got a video and show us,
Hey,
man. Take your
man.
friends, man, to have fun. And
Hey, bro, say it's
you the
going
international
crazy.
correspondent. Unpack, man, this footage.
Bro, say it's going crazy. Hey,
No. Bro.
Merry
We have
Christmas.
no, champ. Hey. It's illegal to be. First of all, this stuff is illegal. We're just doing it under the radar and stuff like that. So
Oh, got it.
our capital city, Pretoria, they've been tracking down all the brothels and closing them down, bro.
For sure.
And niggas be mad on the internet, bro. They be,
So you saying you gonna
So
need
I
two? So you gonna need 200 instead of one? Is what you saying?
Listen, you don't have to do
man.
nothing.
Yo.
This is just for entertainment
He's
purposes.
trying to tell us.
For entertainment
This is a
purposes
show.
only.
This is
Yo,
a
you don't gotta
show.
sell me, bro. I
Hey,
understand.
listen.
I understand.
Kamu's gonna come back next week with new headphones. I promise you.
Hey, man. No, man.
And they ain't gonna be speaking to it like this no more.
Oh man, Kamu get upgraded.
That's
He
hilarious.
ain't gonna get the beats. He gonna come back with the skull candies. I know.
You're trying to get me in trouble, man. I promise you.
These are all jokes to
That stuff is
everybody.
Right. All entertainment
These are
purposes
all
only.
Oh,
jokes.
entertainment.
These
Yeah, I
are
mean,
all
truthfully, man. I
jokes.
mean, look, man. I think we unpacked this one for real. I mean, we can run it through the ringer again, but I think we did a pretty good job unpacking this thing, man.
Gotcha. And I guess I'll leave it with this last question as we round off and finish off. Is corn ruining men?
cut it out.
Nah.
Dopamine hits, the addiction, unrealistic expectations, the gateway to, just a bunch of different things that might become unrealistic. Johnny was telling us about the toys he know about or some shit like that. I don't know.
That's real life, though.
I think it's a tool that can be used to make men more unproductive and just to pacify some of the things that men are going through. It's not necessarily the thing you can say is ruining, but just like alcohol, drug addiction, any other thing, it can be a tool of self-destruction for men that are fighting other things or don't feel like they're fulfilled with what they should be doing. So it in itself is not the thing. It's the gun. Guns don't kill people. People with guns kill people. So it's a tool that can be used.
Okay. So then
I mean?
I imagine that means that you think it's a tool that can be used positively also?
I think there's a place for everything. I think there's a balance to it. I think there's a place, you may use it. You may use it as a couple to, spice things. It's different utilizations for everything. It's the over consumption of some things, and everything's good in moderation.
Mm-hmm.
So we haven't grown up on American corn, like Cherokees and like
Classic.
Sky Blacks and all of those like.
Come on,
Damn,
you
they
know you come
international
on.
like
Come on,
that.
you know more than
They
me, man.
international like
Smiling
that.
when he
I don't
talking
even
that.
know. Yo, come on, no more than me. Oh my goodness.
That nigga, he giving out some legends.
No, bro.
Okay.
I mean, hey, man. We grew up on them, dog. I don't want. We used to have like DVDs and
Kamu
stuff
said
like
he
back in
grew
the
up on
day.
Sky Black. That's crazy.
Made him a man.
Yeah.
Before the rest of before smartphones, we used to have DVDs and stuff. And bro, I can tell you for free, bro, that stuff, bro, like did really fuck us up, bro, as kids. The way we looked at women, bro, we just wanted like she should look like Cherokee. She should look like, and it's
Uh,
like it's sometimes unattainable, bro. You know what I mean? But South African woman is fine. Um, yeah, man, I think it ruins young boys, bro. It ruins young
okay.
boys.
Johnny.
I think it's I don't think necessarily corn by itself ruins people, but I do think like to Steve's point, I do think like the social media aspect of it, the OnlyFans, to be able to like message back and forth. I think that does sell kind of a false image that
The
like a lot
girlfriend
of people
treatment thing.
to be susceptible for, and I can see that it being a little more damaging than just like core just strictly by itself.
And this is a fact. I like that. Kamu, old man said you got competition for international calling of the year. This is a good quick commercial break. We do have the two beats. You've been going for a while, Ron Dwine, but just
Right.
catching you up.
Fill me
We
in.
are having our
Pause.
first live show coming.
Pause.
Huh?
That was a good one.
What?
Don't even worry about it. Don't
What?
even
What
worry
did I
about it.
say? What did I
Just
say?
keep going.
Nah,
It probably was a good
it
one.
He
wasn't
said
on
it.
you.
He
It
said
wasn't
it.
on you.
He said.
It wasn't on me. Oh,
No.
Oh, he said it.
No.
oh, gotcha. Um, all right. So, nonetheless, the Tubies. Coming January, we will be having the To Be Fair show's first annual live show that we'll be wrapping up as an award show. And what's an award show without giving some real, not yeah, some real awards. There we go. In which we're gonna have Chatter of the Year. We're gonna have Call In of the Year. Again, Ron Dwan. We mentioned you. You popped back up, so I think that he might have earned the nomination tonight.
Qualification.
Where it's
Get a
a
little comeback player, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Come back
yeah.
on.
Hey, listen, I think Call In might be more competitive than Chatter of the Year. Where like we got we
Calling go
got Unc,
crazy.
we got Steve, we got Ron Dwan, we got Kamu, we got the Fat Boys, we got Trey. Like, listen, we have a stacked
Kofi.
lineup when it comes down to the call in. Old man, my bad. How I missed old man. Old man used to be up here every single week. Yeah, like it's a stacked lineup for the call-ins, and
For
everybody
sure.
bring their own different little flavor. TBI is another one. Again,
Uh,
it's gonna be hyper competitive. Um, but yeah, so shout out to Old Man for the nomination. You're right, Ron Dwan. He gets one for sure. Kamu, you got competition, my brother. All right, my bad. We was talking about does corn ruin men? G, talk to us.
Nah, it don't ruin them. Like I agree. I agree a lot with what Johnny said. It's the online communities. It's really like an amalgamation of things. Corn is a contributing factor. That's definitely help. I do think the access to OnlyFans and corn is decreasing the desire to go out there and get the real thing. Unfortunately, I don't understand why that's happening, but it appears to be. It appears to be. That's all I can say. So if
Because you get the net off easier.
yeah, it's but it's just that is hurting. So then I have to say then that is how it's hurting men.
But is it? So are you saying it does ruin? Is ruining men?
It's definitely hurting them. It's hurt.
Okay.
It's something I can't relate to, man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's something I can really really truly relate to. But it looks like it's hurting these niggas, man. I don't know.
All right. Steve, talk to us.
Oh, what was the question again?
Is corn ruining men?
I'm gonna kind of go with. I think Ron said it. I wouldn't say it's ruining them. I think it's just the way they indulge in it is just a byproduct of other stuff that's kind of like the men who which we would say is ruining them. That's just the way whatever's going wrong in their life. That's just what vehicle they choose to, you know, exercise those, addictive personality or whatever. I wouldn't say it's
Mm-hmm.
ruining them per se. I think other stuff is ruining us and then pushing us to these you know, to indulge excessively in whether it's alcohol, gambling, OnlyFans, whatever the case may be. I don't think those things are the drivers behind it. I think those are just things we just indulge in after the fact. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I think about it. I think it's a byproduct, of not the actual cause.
Got you. So, well, I guess I get my POV first. I think that to pretty much what Ron said, I think it's a tool. I think overconsumption does hurt. In relationships, it can lead to like lack of intimacy. Yeah, like again, and when outside of relationships, it can lead to complacency and isolation. I guess you would say. I think that if used right, it can reduce sex crimes and shit like that. I think that in a relationship, it probably, yeah, like I think that when used with the partner is a great is a great upside to that. I think that probably keeping you from cheating when you might be on that once a week scenario, twice a week scenario, and you might just want to grab one real quick. Um, I can see where there's balance inside that as well. Um, so this I guess this would be the way that we finish it off. So I think that everybody's played the high road so far. Um, but let me ask y'all this: if we look at y'all Twitter and scroll like this real quick, if someone was to actually look at that search history if it wasn't on incognito. Um, is there corn in the last week?
I don't even be on Twitter.
Yes.
Well, I also said your search
Yeah.
history.
Nah, not my search. Nah.
I
Not
ain't gonna.
my
Yeah.
timeline is debauchery, bro. Like I ain't gonna
But my
hold you.
algorithm is nothing but ass. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know
All
how
right,
it
so
happened.
G no corn in the past week.
Nope.
Johnny, you
Sometimes
said
like,
yes.
sometimes like you don't even be meaning to like you say like X is
No, I
like.
feel like you intentionally went to corn.
I mean, I open X.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Man, this is
he went where
crazy.
he needed to
So
be.
wait, is X really like that? X is
Well,
just
Nah,
you know
Dude,
who
X
you
what?
X
follow.
X
Yo,
X really like
yo,
that, bro.
yo,
X really
bro.
Bruh.
like that.
Shit is crazy,
Bruh.
dog.
I'm
I
gonna
didn't
show
know X
y'all,
is
but I
like
don't want
that.
you to
I
listen.
I don't
Bruh.
use Twitter, so it's kind of yeah.
So X
But
is like that.
X
Yeah,
is
it's
like that.
crazy.
X is
Yeah,
like
This
that,
shit
like
is
Oh
that.
crazy,
Like
wow.
you
Wow.
watching
Yeah.
your pastor give his best Sunday service sermon.
Right.
bro.
That's the
You
crazy
scroll
part.
down. This is just everywhere.
Wow.
The randomness be like you be like, oh wow, this
And
is.
it'd be different genres. It'd be like it's
It'd be like something encouraging. You'll see some conspiracy theory, then ass.
okay, all
Interesting.
right, but nonetheless, Johnny in his search history, the answer is yes. Kamu.
Hey man, Twitter is my favorite app, bro. I just can't get away from it.
We called it.
It's like, bro,
Uh,
hey man. I mean,
Yeah.
it's stuff that you can't get away from, dog. It's just the algorithm is crazy, dog.
All
It's
right, so Kamu search history says yes too. All right, Ron Dwan.
once again not my search history, but my timeline. Yeah, I don't need to search. It's just just
You
scroll.
just fall into it. All right.
Yeah.
So
Well, and
yeah,
then they have links you can go click, and then you'll see the
I don't
page.
go.
yeah,
Listen,
and then you can
like
See,
Johnny,
download
Johnny, an
it.
Johnny, where do
expert.
the links
Johnny, an
take you?
expert.
And then you get the
Johnny, where do
tissue.
the
You
links
got
take
it,
you?
Johnny. You get the tissue after you
You
click the
you
good
go to
one.
yeah, Pornhub,
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah, you go.
it's cool. You don't have to. It's cool. It's cool.
Hey,
Steve.
I'm not ashamed.
Hey, when I tell you
Ladies.
my if my timeline show a hint of debauchery, I get the blocking. I get the
Oh
blocking, bro.
damn.
Oh, Steve
No,
blocking his
Foreign
no
ass
ass,
porn
in the
ever.
foreign
algorithm?
ass
So
timeline.
you don't participate
Yo,
in
ain't
stuff
I'm
no
a,
with porn though.
way.
They falling asleep on
I'm
Steve
telling you,
timeline.
man. Like that, I'm telling you that take away from the revolutionary spirit, man.
Mm, mm.
It's
that's
just
what you
some
want. I
stuff
feel you.
you just can't
That's
Martin
interesting.
you
I
can't
think
get that energy.
I
Can't
Martin
get it
think
Luther
because when
King
it comes time
speech.
to fight, you been zapped yourself out. Come on, man.
So
I feel it. I feel
You
it.
don't
Listen,
do it
Steve,
before
you
the
feel
game.
offended when you feel offended when
You
you
don't
see
do it
some
for the
ass, huh?
game.
You get like angry when you see some ass.
This too fat. There's an
Hey,
Yeah,
ass.
this
Steve,
nigga
Steve, are
get
you
mad.
married?
This nigga throw the phone
Yeah,
against the
yeah,
wall like, oh my fucking
yeah.
god! Like, oh look
She
at
ain't
this
had no
ass.
pants on.
I've been married for
God
11
damn
years.
it, titties.
All right, all right.
Oh,
Big
that's
ones.
hilarious.
No, listen, I'd say that I'm yeah, I won't play the holier than thou route. Yeah, I think that I would advocate in moderation. It's a good balance. You know what I mean? You make sure that you get your weekend, like your 1 or 2 a week with your lady. If you just need to squeeze one off, go ahead. And if that's keeping you from cheating, doing whatever, I think that that's a good release in itself. And
The
yeah,
juice
I
is worth
think
the
that
squeeze.
when you yeah, I think so. If it keep you balanced and it keep you from doing things that's going what's the word, jeopardize your family and your livelihood,
The
then
juice
I
is
advocate. I don't think that it's anything wrong. I think that as soon as it becomes like controlling of you, like if you have an addictive personality or something like that, then that's where you have to kind of monitor it. But that's where, as Ron said, it's a tool.
I know we didn't talk about this, but it was a little clip that went viral last week. Dude said he had got like over. He went to 950 massage spots in the like I think he said over like I don't know, maybe a year period.
how?
But
It's like 3 a
he
day.
That's 3 a day. What?
That's 3 a
Buddy said he
day.
was addicted, bro. Buddy said he was spending $45 a pop. I did the math
For
on it,
happy
bro.
endings.
Yeah. He said he
Was
went
all of
once. He said I'm gonna find the clip when we go to the post
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
I'm
was
Okay.
Please
all of
Yeah,
find
them
that
because
happy
clip.
I actually
endings?
I'm gonna find
heard
the clip. I'm
somebody
gonna
say
post
that.
it in
Please
the
find this clip so
and I'm
we
Hey,
gonna
can get
hey,
post
the
it in the
play.
post game.
Steve, was they all happy endings?
He said every one of them 900. He said he got like 950.
That's three
But
nuts a
I've
day.
heard somebody was recently. Oh, matter of fact, was
Bro
it the
was
Flavor
spunt.
Two guys, the Andrew Schultz and them. I guess they as some part of the whole little thing with his wife. I guess yeah, that's what it was. She agreed to let him go do the happy ending thing, and from what everybody was saying, again, I haven't did this. I have no. I don't even know if I know somebody that's done it. Johnny, you went.
I
You got a happy ending.
no, I know
Okay,
one
all right,
white
all right.
boy
So
that
hold
went.
on,
I know
let me
one
finish
white
the
boy that
story.
went.
Don't even
I
know a
got a
Let me
guy.
story.
finish the story. Let me
I
finish.
I
So
I ain't
from what I hear is that everybody that participates or that has had it, they say that these masseuses get you out of there in under a minute. They said that they done paid their friends to actually last longer than a minute, and then niggas be leaving out with their head down. This is what they say. I don't know.
That's hilarious. Look at
Kamu
Kamu. This nigga
Kamu
like,
Kamu
ooh.
Kamu trying to test that
I
out.
guess if it's a job, you know what to do just to make your job get. You know what I mean?
Kamu say I got a strong
Get
Probably.
90
out of there.
seconds for her.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
All right. So nonetheless, fellas, this has been a great episode. We done went all around the industry, I guess you would say. And we've talked about the good, the bad, if it ruins, if it's a tool. Is it
God
degeneracy? Is
damn
it
it.
demand? What banning OnlyFans would actually do? And yeah, even admitted to if there was a little bit of something on our search history. But nonetheless, this has been a great episode. As G said, we've unpacked this one. Make sure that again you hit the comments. Make sure you like, subscribe, there is super chats. Make sure that y'all hit both channels. We're streaming on
Shout
the
out,
GH podcast. We are streaming on the To Be Fair show. The Tubies coming in January. Again, a deeper dive into real conversations. This is Unpacked. That is G. That is Johnny. That is Camus. Ron, Dwan, Steve, Unc was here. A Black was here. Shout out to
shout
Old
out to
Man.
old man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And with that said, Johnny, I can actually do it. With that said, we out. Peace.